start the engine. Neil, that's dangerously close to overflowing, and it's also close to the edge.
I'm close to the edge, so don't look up, cause I'm close to the edge. How's the rest of that go?
I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. And
Cause I'm close to the edge. See, that's how we wrap that up.
Nice. And here at the Who Invited Will podcast, we hope nobody's close to going under.
I thought you already took off the screen. I thought this
Oh, sorry. Are you paying attention, Neil?
I'm trying to send the link out. I'm trying to.
Way to play.
Should I move the camera?
Is it off? Oh.
It does look a little offy.
Wait, Neil.
Neil,
lift your drinks up.
Glasses,
We're going to move the table.
Glasses, both of them.
Put them on the thing.
Nice one. That's it.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That's better.
And we got one playback. All right. What's up to the chat, to the listeners, to the watchers?
Chat.
What's up?
Hit him in the chat.
Wait a minute.
Chobani V.
Start the show, but I already got a beef.
Chobani?
I already got a major.
What's his name?
Who?
Chobani?
Buddy.
Chabuddy.
You're suspended.
Are we too
Chapuddy
loud?
cheat.
I think we're too loud.
Oh, we're
No,
way
we're
too
not.
loud. We're in
Are
the
we?
red. Yeah, we're
Let me
definitely.
turn the volume
Why do you
down.
ever can you not just not mess with the knobs between? So then
Slob
that
on my
way,
knob.
like,
corn on the
we don't
cob.
have to
Will,
do this.
this
every
is
time.
the thing, Will.
Then do your
You don't
mom.
get better by not practicing. All right. I set up the night before. I go
It's
through.
still
I go
in
through
all
settings.
red.
I change stuff.
Apologize to everyone for being late. Apologize, please.
It's not my fault. It's technical difficulties.
I apologize for
Hey,
our
guys,
producer.
look.
Sorry in the chat.
I'm sorry that it was late, and we're sorry to keep you guys waiting. But here's the thing.
I don't
this
know
is
that
a free
reference.
podcast. And we do it for fun, and we hope you're having fun. And as long as we all have fun,
As
we'll
long
get
as
there
we're not
the
going in
end.
the red like that. I'm
I would
in the
have
red.
fun if Will.
Why am I in the red?
All right, let me throw it down.
If
No
Will's
one's gonna be able to hear
suspension
us.
was still, if Will's suspension was still going on, I'd be having fun. But all of a sudden, he's here today.
I
And I
feel
don't
like-
understand why. Because people have voted for him to be suspended indefinitely. You watched the last episode, right, Will?
Part of it.
Let us know how the audio is going, guys. Welcome back to another episode. That was a good cold open. To another episode of Who Invited Will.
Yeah, great volume. Great, we're good.
Excellent volume.
Volume's
I'm the
great.
assistant producer.
So
now.
welcome.
I missed it. I missed
to
it.
another episode of Who Invited
I
Will.
missed it though. I want to say
I'm
that.
your host, Jay, and to my left is Neil.
What's up, boys?
To
What
my
is
right,
up?
returning
boys?
from his departure from our program and joining us again as our third host, Will Trainer. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, come on.
I missed this.
Dude, come on, though. This is what the fans voted for a suspension, and
coughing
you
in the
just
mic.
bring yourself back, and you allow this as the main host?
I mean,
You allowed this?
as the
Hey, look.
talent, I felt like the part I watched, I had to actually skip through. It was getting.
Wow, because you weren't in it? Oh, it was all about Will, huh?
I mean, there's a certain dynamic and
That was
energy,
missing? That was missing?
intelligence that I bring to the show that
Yeah.
it just felt pretty dull, pretty paint chippy.
Change the date on the video, please. That's what Miss
Neil,
one of our-
stop.
It wasn't me. Look at the chat.
What?
In the chat,
What's up,
thanks
Matty
Chandra
Ice?
in the
All right,
chat.
all right.
What up, playa?
Yeah, I'm fixing the
Osha.
I'm
Who
changing
is-
the date.
Sean White's the snowboarder.
Yeah.
I didn't get that joke. Did he do something, or did
What are
you
you
say?
talking about?
Curran said, "Come on, Sean
There
White."
you go.
Come on, Sean White.
I don't know what
Oh,
that means.
there's the Olympics are going on right now.
Yeah,
Winter
yeah.
Olympics.
I love
This is why you're suspended for comments like
That
this.
was
like,
hila-
what the hell, dude?
All I saw was the
Oh.
long jump, not long jump, the one where they go alpine skiing maybe,
Uh-huh.
and it's just they zoom out and it's just next to a refinery.
Yeah, I saw that. Kind of wild, right? But it's, yeah.
People are
it's-
complaining about China being not great, right? The
Yeah.
conditions, like the food's bad.
They
Yeah,
say
that-
about every Olympics, oh, the food is bad. It's all a bunch of prima donnas, if you ask me.
There's no. I think they got fucking beds though. Remember?
What is that?
Remember
Oh,
the beds
because of
last time?
COVID. That was COVID.
Yeah, the last time the beds didn't.
They would break.
They would break if
If
there
they
was
felt the
two people's
sensation.
body weight.
But you can have sex anywhere. You don't have to have sex in a bed.
No, you have to. Those
Yes,
are
you
the
do.
those
Those
are the
are
rules
rules.
that God set.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
That's how Jesus.
Only
did it.
animal. Well, okay, I'll say this.
Wow.
Will can stay on the show. He can stay on the show.
Oh, we're still on
if
that?
There's, if in 5 minutes he gets 3 W's in the chat. If
3
he gets
Ws in the
3
chat.
W's. If there's 1 R, that cancels a W too. So if you're a
How are
writer,
you on
put an
this?
R in the
Oh,
chat.
R. It is an R. I
It is
forgot.
writers. For the writers, baby.
Is the audio too
Hey,
loud?
Tita.
Hi, Tina.
Tita
So,
government
I
can't
just
catch
think-
me.
I don't
Birds
know.
aren't
I just
real,
feel like it's
Tita.
weird to have you back. I really enjoyed the Neil and Jay show. I think a lot of people did as well. So this is kind of weird, but you know what? You
I
can
had-
stay 5 minutes.
I had so many zingers in the. I was
that mean?
watching. I was like, oh, this would have been funny. Oh, I could have contributed here.
Yeah.
And I was honestly thinking
I
about
really
it, and I'm
highly
like,
doubt that.
I think this is maybe just I don't know if it's because I'm on the show, and so then it already feel like I'm used to that, or if
You don't
that's
have
the
to
kind
lean
of
so far in. I've turned them
Okay.
up. So
Or what?
Or that's the vibe that we give off, that it's like conversational, and like that's why the chat is also active, where then it feels like you're a part of the conversation. That's what I'm going for.
you
is-
are a part of the conversation. And here
Yeah.
at Here Invited Will, we invite you, the listener, to write to us and join the conversation.
Hey, and remember, like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, well,
Okay.
Look, there's
We don't really ask
three
that very
W's
often.
right there.
Oh,
that counts.
No. Who's Mr. Cotter? What is that?
It's welcome back, Cotter.
That's only 1 W per person, please. 1 W per
Wow,
person.
more
this
than-
isn't. You're not typing in a website.
Instant-
Okay?
Cis male privilege got me bored. We're trying to make it more diverse, Robbie, but you don't understand how hard it is to recruit for diversity in this podcasting market.
what we're
It's a
gonna
very
do is-
white male cis
We
dominated
can do
field.
a dating episode where we bring a girl in. We can bring a gay man.
Why
in
does it have to be a
and they
dating
talks
episode?
about- No,
I
because
don't
then they both. Cause you didn't even let me finish. A girl in and a gay man. They can talk about. We can talk about dating, and they give their side of the
Yeah.
story of how it is.
We're gonna
for
start having
girls,
guests.
Gay men, other than us.
So the girl and the gay man have to
straight
go on a
men.
date?
No, I'm just saying they talk
Oh.
about the.
Do
how
I have to go
straight
gay?
Males, the gay. You already are gay, so
Okay.
it kind of works.
Wow. Low blow.
Okay.
Hi, Jenny.
That's not a
Hello,
low
Hope you're
blow.
enjoying Zion.
Boo
It's
this
okay to
man.
be gay.
It's okay
It's
to
okay
be
to
gay.
be
Boo this
gay.
man.
What?
It's
Boo
okay
this
to be
man.
gay.
You said that I was a low bro because I called him gay. That's fucking
That's-
Oh, I thought
messed
you were.
up, bro.
I thought you were using it. You know, like
That's pretty homophobic of
Well,
you, Jay.
this is Will's coming
I thought
out
you were
show.
better than that.
Hey,
I
I'm
thought
gonna-
so too. I would like to apologize to my fans for that last statement.
Jay,
Especially my Thorough
Jay
Gun
just
fans.
got Jay. 2 weeks ago, Jay went to San Francisco. The next week, Will went to San Francisco.
Sounds like a European trip that
Why is that?
somebody did.
Oh, right, but people don't know about that. So
Well, I went to Europe
tell us
first.
about
Homophobia
San
is fine,
Francisco.
I'm
What did
sorry,
you
Robbie.
think of San Francisco? Jay was telling us how much fun he had. Was this a place you would move to? What do you think about San Fran?
Yeah, basically, I think what we should do is just shoot the entire show that we did last week with my commentary involved. So we'll cover all the same stuff, and then I'll just add
What
an
did you
extra
think
depth.
about San Francisco?
I loved it.
I'll send
Did
you
you
a video.
actually?
It's awesome, right?
Why?
It's awesome.
It's not dirty.
Okay, so
or-
I have a story. though. Okay,
Great.
so the story
A Will
is
story. Jesus.
we show up and we get the rental car, and like the first thing that the rental car person says is like, hey, for real, do not leave any luggage in your car. They will break in.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
a common thing. There are a lot of car break-ins.
and I don't know, like to me it's like, yeah, okay, we'll be safe, we're going out during the day,
no,
we're
to
gonna
you,
be
you were like,
getting
yeah,
active."
sure, Mr. Car Rental Man. I'm sure you know better than me.
Yeah.
I'm leaving all my stuff in the car.
So we
Will would easily forget.
drive.
Easily.
We drive. We go park at. So a couple of Jay's recommendations. We went to Golden Gate Park, which is one of the nicer parks I think I've ever been to. The variety of trees, the greenness, it's huge. It's like 3 miles
Did you
long.
see the bison?
Did not.
There's
Jesus.
bison. There's like a little.
How's there bison in San Francisco?
There's
Because it's paradise, Neil.
My,
It's paradise.
There's
That's
no
how.
bison in paradise,
My uncle
dude.
said
There are
Only
a lot
pina-
of bison in paradise.
You know what's in paradise? Pina coladas are in paradise.
But there's bison.
My uncle said there's wild coyotes that
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
eat people's like cats and stuff.
Okay.
So, well, anyways,
That's
so
also Colorado, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's anywhere. Like growing up, if my cat survived more than 2 years, it was like, damn, she's getting old. Because it was either owls or coyotes
Great
or
pet
roadkill.
owners.
Owls are eating cats?
Dude, yeah.
Come on.
Owls
Owls?
are
Owls?
Have
they're
you
the
seen that?
tigers of the bird
What do you-
We're
kingdom.
getting off
They're
base.
huge.
though.
Okay, I know, but real quick, have you seen that video of like the raptor that takes out a
Velasa?
no, a hawk takes out a goat, like a
Yeah, I've
baby
seen
goat.
that.
It just
I've
like
seen that.
picks it up from the
Right,
mom and just
but
takes it
eagles
off.
are another breed. Those things
Okay, but
not
owls
the-
are pretty.
Owls and eagles are. That's
Owls
big
are pretty
jump.
savage. Anyways, in the chat,
Typical. You're always bored.
About to get banned over here
yeah,
with those
block
comments.
him.
Yeah,
Block
hey,
him.
the chat's not a free speech zone, all right? We are the judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah,
So we park along, and my sister's fiance is like, guys, I don't know if we should be parking here. And we're like, oh no, it's fine, ha ha ha. So we leave. We go walk around. We're cracking up. We're like, man, that was so funny how paranoid you were. And we're just like giving them crap the whole time. So we end up driving further down, look at other parts of the park, go eat at the restaurant Jay was talking about last
Hook
week.
Fish Co.
Hook
Shouts
Fish
to
Co.
Hook Fish Co.
Very
Delicious,
good.
right?
Delicious.
Did you have the
Except-
sandwich?
No, I had the poke,
Pokey.
and
Okay.
the
Whatever.
ceviche.
Oh, solid.
I know the
You can't
ceviche
go
was
wrong
good,
with
but
It was
it.
good.
it wasn't great. It was good, though. The fish sandwich.
Had some nice
What kind
beer.
of fish?
There's fish in the
Tuna belly.
Yeah,
oh,
you
that's
said tuna
right.
belly.
Tuna belly.
Kate,
That sounds like ahi
my
tuna.
sister got the. I mean, it's close. I
Right.
mean, my sister got the poke sandwich, and then my sister's fiance got the fish of the day, which was also pretty good. But so then we. So
So it wasn't good, though, you said.
No, all of that. Oh, what wasn't good was
The bison.
the nice piss aroma that was just wafting around us.
Really?
We're sitting
All
in
over
this,
San
like,
Francisco or
No,
just at the
just
restaurant?
specifically at the restaurant. That's a good question. I mean, if you walk
Very
down,
fair
if you walk
question.
16th Street Mall.
down,
You ever
exactly.
been to New Orleans?
Bro,
Smells
I
like
think
pee.
You ever been to a
16th
men's room at the stadium? No.
16th Street
Yes.
Mall is almost worse. There's one block that it just hits you like it's.
Don't walk in those alleys.
It feels
Any
like
of
a
the alleys in
punch
between
in
the
face.
buildings, it
Yeah,
smells like.
oh, you can
There wasn't a
imagine.
freight elevator at the office when we moved into it, and we had to put stuff, and it smelled insane.
Yeah.
Like it was as if I was swimming in a pool of like urine. And like
So-
the guy who worked there, I was like, man, it kind of smells like piss in here. He's like, really? I don't smell it. I was like, yeah, well,
Yeah, you're used
so
to
we
it,
called it. We were
bro.
calling him a mole person. We're like, yeah, because he's a mole person. He lives in the subterranean dwelling
Right.
underneath this
Jesus.
building.
Right.
Anyway, we went hard, but sorry. Go ahead.
So yeah, that was not nice. And I was like, is it the plants that smell like this, or is it just piss? So it was horrible. That was not good. So, but then my uncle has lived in San Francisco for the past 45 years.
That's awesome.
Guess how much his rent is?
$900, $800, $700.
He's
$500.
grandfathered in?
700.
No, because it's
And
rent
it-
controlled. It's rent controlled there.
Well,
What does that mean?
It means you can't raise the rent if it's the same tenant.
and it's all.
Because it tried to stop gentrification. So if you lived there,
Gentrification.
yeah, 45 years.
But then it's also he's in this like artist commune where I'll show you guys pictures later. It's like you go in it's just a warehouse, and so
He lives
like
in
a
a
lot
warehouse?
yeah. So a lot of the there it's like blocked off, but then most of the people have to share their own like showers, sinks, everything's outside of your apartment. Like your apartment's just a door and a room.
his apartment's
His apartment. He's very ingenious. He put in his own plumbing, his own electricity.
dad's brother.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Dad's brother.
He had the gene look to him.
exactly. And they're tiny, huh?
Who?
My uncle.
You're like my family.
Yeah, I was telling if my mom's side wasn't taller, I'd be like 5'6" total. But so his
You'd
stuff,
be a manlet.
Yeah, exactly. He has heating. He has everything within his, so he's good. Still getting. Anyways, he lives in San Francisco, so we go. We tell him to meet us in the park. So we park the car. We're driving up, and we park the car. We get out. Kate has to get a jacket out of her car, gets the jacket out. A guy comes by who works in the park and he's like, guys, like, seriously, you cannot just like leave your vehicle unattended with those stuff in there. And we're talking
did you
to the
have
guy,
in the car?
just the luggage.
No, yeah, it's true. My
Literally
sister said
across
same
the
thing.
street, a guy comes up as he's talking. He's like, "Hey, I just got broken into. What do I do?" Midday, people everywhere, and the guy had like a nice like Mercedes.
They got the car
Van.
break-in mafia over
They
there.
do. Then the
Yeah,
cops
because all
pulled
those
up.
tech nerds have like cool stuff, computers
Yeah.
in their car.
Yeah.
Teslas in their car.
But the Tesla, no. I said
Sorry.
I didn't say that. No, but I think with Teslas, like someone got broken into at the gym, and it records.
Oh yeah.
It
Anytime,
records,
like
right?
that's why they have
Yeah.
recording everything. So like people always go up and key
Oh, wow.
Teslas for
Nerds
some
always
reason.
win.
They're like,
Even when they
"Oh,
lose."
I like my diesel trucks. I'm gonna key your electric car," and then people
What?
are like, "Well, then I have
He's
you
saying-
on record
He's
of
saying
keying my car."
rednecks key cars. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
That's exactly.
Why do
what
people
I'm
key
saying.
cars? I've never
Because
understood that.
they
What
have
do you mean?
small
It ruins the
penises.
paint.
Small
Why? Do
cut
they
or
want to?
uncut penises.
Because
That's
they're
what we call a
mad.
callback.
What are they mad about?
About
Poor man's Portnoy. Oh, that's
we
good.
have a troll in the chat.
Yeah, Robbie.
I think we got to get this guy out of the chat. This is too much.
Message retracted. Interesting.
Zion National Park, amazing park, one of the best parks.
Yeah. Robbie's like that guy who goes in the chat and he's just like, I want to be banned in 90 seconds.
Yeah.
That's like the energy
Or he
he's bringing
wants
in the chat.
attention. Let's not give him any attention.
Yeah.
You can you see the can you hear the humidifier or can you feel
Sees
it?
You probably can see it.
Because
It's
I can feel it.
It's making it humid.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. The humidity went down, what, 8%?
Whoop, whoop.
So would you? Is it a place where
okay,
you?
okay,
So now you got
yeah, so-
almost. You didn't get broken into.
So
but
wait,
almost.
what's
Didn't
the,
get
what's
broken
the
into.
story? Is it about the breaking in?
Well, that was the whole thing.
Oh, okay,
like how
yeah.
crazy that was. But overall, I had a good time.
It's nice.
We
It's
went
pretty.
across the bridge, took some pictures. I mean, I didn't see like crazy homeless or nothing that I don't see in Denver. Actually, and maybe I just went to the wrong parts
Then
of town.
who's breaking into these cars?
Well, someone. Yeah,
People with
I mean,
homes, Neil.
Oh,
They could be. I mean,
people with homes,
they've
is
got,
that
like-
probably they
is
have
their
a whole
job?
system.
They have
Yeah,
like
they have
a
like
wall
a
of
drive-by.
like Mercedes logos and like stuff off the back.
Then we saw the Grateful Dead's house, whatever house they lived in, up
Yeah.
on the hill. It was great.
Wait, did
there.
you guys go to like Haight Ashbury?
Yeah, Haight Ashbury, exactly.
I'm sure that's where your mom would want to go.
Is that a
because
part of
that was
town?
like the
Yeah,
Haight Ashbury or Hashbury. It's like where all the
that's like the
countercultural
hip- yeah.
hippies and like Black Panthers and different groups of
And I can see
countercultural
why
people.
they picked that part of San
Summer of
Francisco.
Love, 69. Come
You're
on,
up
dude.
on the bay. you can
Anything
see
about
down.
American history. What do they teach you in Texas?
I didn't follow.
They
Listen,
teach
I'm
them
mad-
about Texas.
I'm
Jesus
madly
wrote- yeah.
signed. We have Texas.
He's out here like, kolaches? How could no one know what that is? He doesn't
How
know
can
what
you
the
not
Summer of
know
Love
what a
was. It's like, I don't know,
kolache
dude.
is?
They don't
That
teach.
still blows my mind.
It's-
You've never heard of it. That's like saying I've never heard of a beignet because
They-
they're French.
They teach.
That's really what it is.
They teach.
It's the same. It's the same kind of thing.
They teach American history
Yeah.
and Texas history. Fuck
Yeah.
the world
We
history.
do have a pledge to the Texas flag every morning.
Isn't that insane?
What?
And yes.
We have a Texas
And
flag.
A,
It's-
a pledge on top of the pledge.
I
Do you
pledge
do the
allegiance- yeah,
American pledge and then
first.
you go Texas?
Yes.
Oh my god.
But do you
I
know
pledge
that
allegiance
it's
to the
Oh
Texas
my
one and
God. It's the
indivisible.
only-
all right, guys, I'm moving. I'm out of America.
It's the
I'm
only
done with this
state
country.
that their
Why?
flag can be as high as the American flag. All others have to be
They
very big.
negotiate that with the federal
Yeah,
government.
they're like, we'll secede. We will secede.
Y'all want this oil? Y'all better play ball.
That's
Put
true.
that flag
I know,
where it
it's
belongs.
That's true. We got the oil. What do you want from us? We got the oil. California has the oil
you got the
too.
oil,
Yeah.
They just
the
don't know how to use
Whataburger,
it.
and the Hicks.
And the kolaches. And the
Kolaches.
kolaches.
Kolaches,
The whole Hick,
exactly.
Texas thing is played out, though.
Yeah.
They're a lot smarter.
No,
Hicks.
you guys are regular.
The Midwest is way
fucking
more
Einstein-
Hick. The
State of
Wait a
Einsteins.
minute. Wait a god darn minute.
State of Einstein's
The
over there.
Midwest is a lot more Hick than
Oh my
we are and
God.
a lot dumber.
Yeah.
A lot
That's
dumber.
insane.
Race to the bottom, though. You know what I mean?
Huh?
It's a race to the bottom.
I'm just saying.
Would
Texas
you guys
isn't that
ever
bad.
do that? Leave your
What?
car window down or your trunk open just to be like, hey, there's nothing in here to take?
Yeah.
That seems insane.
No,
to
because
me.
what if it rains?
It doesn't
Yeah.
really rain.
Really?
Well, no, it does.
In San Francisco?
Yeah,
It's
it
not
does.
San Diego.
It's foggy.
It's
so
not
it's
Seattle.
Foggy. It's foggy.
Interesting.
The weather was nice when I
But
was
it was
there.
good.
Was it nice when you were there?
It was really nice. Yeah, and I
love
went
talking
to
about the weather on the podcast.
It was great. We went
how
to
about
a
this
wedding.
weather, huh?
The wedding
How about,
was
how about that sun?
Actually, right now, winter here is awesome.
yeah, it's great.
It's
all right.
so nice
It's
outside.
fine.
Bro, it's like 50
Whenever
degrees. right
Raw.
now.
you
Crazy.
came back, it was horrible.
Yeah,
Whenever
the day I
left-
came back was like
Oh,
the
it's
worst day. I
brutal.
didn't have a jacket.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And it was 3 degrees, and I was like in a
Brutal.
sweatshirt, just like.
Would you live
wow.
in San Fran if you had the opportunity?
if money wasn't a thing, yeah.
Well, come on. How can you say that?
You just
No.
said it would I, and I said yeah.
No, but if money was a thing, it's a big exclusion.
So
man.
okay, but then so do I get to pick what kind of job I have? Like if I'm working at
The
McDonald's,
same salary you have now.
same salary, I don't think would get me that far.
Sorry,
Same
guys, it's
42,000 you
black
make
screen
now.
on purpose.
Would you live in San Francisco with it? The same 42,000.
No,
Okay, I'll give you a raise 50.
possibly.
There we go. There's a
Well,
lot of
yes.
warehouses.
Thing.
There's a lot of warehouses. I don't
yeah,
know what's going on.
it would
here.
be.
Sorry, I'm just.
I liked it. I agree what we were talking about last time. Or you were saying the domestic, like what cities do you go that you'd be like, oh, I could actually live here.
San
This is
Francisco's
one of the
them.
ones that is up there for me. Out
Yeah?
of everywhere I've visited, I'm like,
I agree.
I
The
could live
exact
there.
same thing. It's
I think
pretty,
you like LA
there's some
even
really
more.
beautiful
I
neighborhoods
think
if
you
you
like
just walk
LA even
around.
more. I think you like
I
LA
went
even
to
more. Weather's way better.
I've never been to LA, but
what's
Tita
way better?
says I'd be more of a
Lakewood?
Southern California guy.
You
than
would
Northern.
be. Who wouldn't be? It's so
Yeah.
much better. No offense to San
We had
Fran.
an Uber driver
Way
who was
better
from
than
like
San Fran.
kind of from my area, so I was like, yes, finally, like someone who knows
Long
how to
Beach?
communicate. And he was just like,
Got from your area.
yeah, like
DC?
or like DC, Maryland, Virginia, Mid Atlantic, let's call it.
Easterner?
Yeah, like, but so he was saying like he was just like saying how much he hated NorCal people compared to SoCal people because he lived in LA. And he was just like,
very-
yeah, NorCal people.
It's
and
a lot different.
And then it was funny because Tito was like, yeah, they remind me a lot of Denver people. And he's like, well, because there's a lot of NorCal here, like, basically.
Yeah.
So I feel like there is a sort of like a mountain sort of like Patagonia wearing
yeah.
sort of vibe to it. But like, I feel like when I go there, I don't know, it feels...
Is it hippie?
It
Is
feels-
it hipster? Is it like rhino, like everywhere?
No, there's
No.
that. There's definitely is that.
There's parts of it, yeah,
But
but
there's-
not like this. It doesn't feel like out of place or anything. It feels like kind of like a historic. The
interesting there.
the
I like
houses are very.
Have you
I
ever
mean, they're
been?
old. They're
I went
super
when I was
old.
10.
The hills are insane.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, I don't
You
know.
went when you
how
were
it's
10, so
cool.
you never
22
been.
years ago.
Guys, we should all go. We should go. Ride the trolley, go
I
on
really
Lombard.
want to go to Chinatown.
Why?
Because I love Far East cuisine, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Why
This
do
is
you
Texas.
keep calling it Far
This
East?
is Texas
There's
on a
nothing
nutshell.
wrong because I'm
Far
including
East cuisine?
Vietnamese.
That's southeast.
Do you
no, it's
realize-
not.
do you
Far
realize-
East. It's in the Far
Do
East.
you realize listing countries is
Vietnamese.
making it worse, not
Hey.
better?
Why?
Neil, you know if
It's
you go
Far
east
East. Who calls it
enough,
Far
you hit
East?
America.
I call it Far East cuisine.
Do you
I can't
take
just
the-
call, it's not just Chinese.
Do you travel down the Silk? Do you travel down the Silk Road to get there? Or do you take the Orient Express? I hear locomotives can go almost 60 miles an hour. That's a mile a minute, Neil.
I mean, what do you want? What
I'm
do you
in the
want
Far
from me?
East.
I'm including all the countries that are in the Far East: Japanese food, Chinese food, Vietnamese,
But
Cambodia.
why would you lump them all together?
Because it's all in the Far East.
But that's
'Cause he
not where
likes all of them.
Chinatown. He said he wants to go to Chinatown.
But Chinatown
Yeah.
has more than just Chinese food.
False.
That's true.
No, it's false.
Yeah, there's different. There's different Asian
They-
cuisines
there
there.
was-
No, there's a Japan
Fuck.
town, there's a Koreatown, there's a Chinatown.
Well, that's
there's
stupid.
different places.
Well, that's stupid.
There-
It's stupid. Why is it stupid? What if it was like America
Because
and
China
Mexico and Mexico and
all
Canada
the
are
Far
all
East
North
should
America?
Share. All the Far East should share.
Why?
Because
Because
sharing is caring.
Neil wants all the food for himself.
This is the Texas public
No,
education
it's
system.
not. No, it's not. In
This is like-
Chinatown
look,
in
man,
Houston,
I don't
you
understand
have
why
Korean, Vietnamese, Laotian, whatever you
And
want.
it's called Mr. Chang's Noodle House, and
No,
it's
it's
one
not.
restaurant.
No,
That's
it's
the whole
not.
state.
No,
called
it's not.
Golden
the
Panda.
same thing here. The same
Panda
thing
Express.
there.
I was like,
Wait a
wait,
minute.
that's not it.
South Federal. Is that we call
I
it
agree. There's
Chinatown, and it's all different
No
types
one
of.
But
calls
it's
it
not.
China.
Who
What
calls
do you
South
call it?
Federal
What
Chinatown?
do you call it?
You're
Someone
hitting
call
my
it?
shelf, right?
Oh,
Relax. All right.
scared.
I'd say I think it's more
Someone knocked on
Vietnamese.
the door. I feel like.
Did they?
No, it could be it. But what do you
Well,
call it?
I can't hear
You don't
open
call
it.
it Chinatown. What do you call it? South Federal.
Yeah.
I
say
call it-
South Side.
What is-
You know the Chinatown in Denver
All
that
I'm
like white
saying-
people massacred it or something one year in like the
No.
1800s or something or 1900 something.
Wow.
Why are
Because there was a
Can
why
we
are-
drop that?
there
That
was
was
a-
over 100 years ago.
No,
Why are you
'cause
gonna-
there was- 'cause
Yeah,
there
why
was
are we
a-
gonna bring that up?
No, because this woman was running for mayor of Denver, and then she had a tweet which was like, I don't understand why like China needs a town and this needs a town, and then people were like, do you realize, it was an old tweet, but people were like, does she realize that in China, like the Chinatown was like burned to the ground in Denver in like 1908 or something?
How many fucking times do white people do that? Like
lot,
the whole did you guys ever watch that? It was like a thing on HBO, superhero. But it was based on
Lovecraft Country. No.
no.
Oh, okay. That was they had
this-
the Oklahoma.
This is
yeah,
maybe that's what it's
Tulsa?
called.
The Tulsa Massacre.
Yeah, because it was Black Wall Street there.
Neil's
And
like,
then
what?
Never
it's the
heard of that.
first time. So this actually happened. So there's Black Wall Street. So like it was up and coming black neighborhood. They just a bunch of white people decided that wasn't good. Came in. They had guys in
Planes.
in planes,
And they were throwing
air
bombs
dro-
out of planes
Yes.
on Tulsa,
It's
Oklahoma.
that's the only time that's
neighborhood.
ever happened.
They
When
burned
was
the
this?
entire
Street.
20-something
Yeah.
in the 20s. They actually bombed them in America.
No.
They
Swear.
bombed them. It's true.
Where did you guys see this?
Google.com.
Well, I didn't know.
Lies.
I didn't know about it
Fake.
until this show, which is that shows my history.
Throwing bombs.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't
okay,
know it was
what
that
is
crazy,
this?
but I
Okay,
Oh,
read
it was
something about it,
insane.
yeah.
Like they completely wiped out
I don't-
everyone. So the
I
whole
don't believe
premise
it.
of the show is then that it's like they're
Got the camera.
coming back, or that it's like what would happen in that state.
They went back
and
in
the
time.
cops.
Well,
in
you
the
know
show.
why they did it.
No, this was
Wait a
two
minute.
different
You
show.
guys,
Two different
you guys
shows.
know why they did it, right?
Curran says, wait, Neil. So wait, Curran, you went to high school in Texas. Is it just that Neil didn't pay attention in school, or is it really just that like they don't teach
Listen,
that?
you know why they were throwing the bombs, right? It's good for the economy.
Wow.
It was good for the. It wasn't good
Low
for Black
blow,
Wall Street.
low
No,
blow.
I'm kidding. It's a reoccurring
It
joke
was,
on the
I
show.
know.
Anyway,
Hurts.
big weekend
Neil's like,
this weekend.
Neil's like. Anyway, let's talk
Big-
about the Super Bowl.
No, this is a big weekend this
Anyway.
weekend. I just realized. So I was talking to this girl on Hinge. I matched with this girl on Hinge. We're
Wow,
talking
slid
about
that
this
right
Wait,
in.
weekend.
we should have like a. It's Love Talk
It's love hour. It's love hour with the Doctor of Love.
with Dr. Schneider,
Doctor of Love.
PhD in LOVE.
That's right, baby.
There you go.
ASMR.
Now we can switch.
So anyway,
Let's go off the Tulsa Massacre and move right to Neil's Hinge profile.
Right.
All right.
No.
They're
So
on fire.
it's a great transition.
Jesus.
So I figured out this
Joke.
weekend.
Huh?
This
Both
week
are
we're talking
fire.
about both are fire.
Oh God, the worst.
Will.
I didn't mean it. I really didn't.
Yeah, Will took it there,
Will
guys.
is about to get another suspension. So anyway, I found out this weekend is a big weekend. We got Super Bowl going on, which is gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be a great game. Also, Valentine's Day is Saturday.
Matt Young,
Matt Young beat you to it.
Young boys.
Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Do you have anything planned? Your girlfriend might be watching the show, so Jay, don't say anything. Will, Joyce hates our show, so go ahead. And,
Yeah, she's not supporting it. I was watching it, and she's like, "Could you put some headphones in?" I said,
And then
"Wow."
when we come around, she's like, "Oh, what's the newest episode
Yeah,
gonna be about?"
yeah,
Joyce,
yeah.
shut up.
Wow.
Get outta
I
here.
told her, I was
Fake
like,
fan.
Fake
"You don't
fan.
support me."
Fake
That's
fan.
what I told
She's
her.
not
Fake
putting
friends.
one W in the chat. She didn't put one in the chat.
Oh, she doesn't even know there is a chat.
Yeah. She doesn't
She's like,
even know-
chat? What is it, like
Yeah.
a chat room as well?
We're,
No,
like,
yeah,
so
she
in the
doesn't get
red.
it.
But
Okay,
maybe it's
who
fine.
cares?
I think we're fine.
So, anyways, I am a
Valentine's Day.
very.
I'm going to get another
I'm
beer
gonna-
and
You're
whiskey.
not one
Talk
for
to her.
planning. You're not one for planning. And if you
I am
haven't planned
not.
by now for Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure you're screwed.
So
I wouldn't know because I'm single, but
you
I'm
are
pretty
correct
sure
in
you're
that.
screwed.
Well, for me, I'm very anti Valentine's Day. Like it just comes
Why?
across as consumeristic. Like this one day it's you
AKA
show
you have to
your
spend
love.
Right? I was waiting. Jay said it. AKA, you have to spend money. Well,
That is,
Shocker.
and I can show my love. I don't know. I think to me, I don't even want. I wouldn't mind doing something special, just not on Valentine's Day. And maybe that sounds hipster.
what about Valentine's Eve?
I think the day after. I think
Oh,
what was-
Super Bowl Sunday. That's a good idea.
No, not the day after.
It's Super Bowl Sunday.
What's
Valentine's Day is Saturday.
is Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah, way to
I
be
thought
prepared.
I thought it was
12.
Oh, I thought it was the
How is
14th.
Neil the only one who
No,
knows?
12. Because on the Hinge today talking
Yeah.
about, she's like, the girl I was talking to, she's like, oh, I'm having Galentine's on
Oh, yeah,
Saturday.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, snap.
I went to it.
It's Valentine's Saturday.
So
Shoot.
I'm not gonna do. Or maybe we could get reservations. We were talking about going to Shells and Sauce, But if we can't,
Ooh, I heard it's very good.
it is very good.
a
I
good
like
date
it. She
spot.
loves it. But
heard
it
very
might
good
be
spot.
all sold out. So yeah, that might be
Might
past.
be.
Yeah.
My Subway is sold
I
out.
actually have a
fucking
great story. You want to hear a
Valentine's
good
Day.
story?
Oh, I want to
One
hear
more
the best story.
boys.
From
Story.
San Fran, or?
Story.
No,
Story.
from
Look at
Valentine's is
look at
the
this board,
14th?
guys.
14th, exactly. That's what,
What?
I thought. No, I thought it was. I thought it was.
What'd
like
you
in
think
my
it
state.
was?
The
12.
No. Again, Texas education system for you
Oh,
guys.
it's the 14th.
Wow.
Also, happy birthday, Robbie, 14th. Okay, I know it's a birthday.
Attaboy, Kurt.
I
Ball in the
could've
chat.
sworn it was
the
Saturday.
MVP. Okay, so this is my story.
Man, I'm so
This
single.
was. This was years
What?
and years ago.
Oh, you said 48 hours earlier, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
Saturday.
he's exaggerating.
No,
um,
Monday.
years and years
You
ago.
still don't have a lot of
I
time.
go on a first date.
I get it, Kern.
Right, years and years you go on a first date.
First date on Valentine's Day.
I think it's smart.
Okay.
I think it's smart because it's funny.
There's two things, but then there happened to be a friend that I did improv with is polyamorous, and he's part of this sex positive circus. I can't remember what they're called, but that's what it is. It's
The ass clowns?
No.
The nasty
That
line
was
by
definitely
me.
a yes.
So we show up to this thing, and like it starts off, they're like, we're gonna have a couple different performers up here, blah blah blah. So the first lady gets up. She's wearing a what are those like tube balloons that you'd like tie into a dog? What are those called?
A balloon
Balloon.
animal?
Balloon animal.
Balloon animal.
But like those kind of things.
Yeah.
She has a full dress on with
Okay.
it. So she's dancing around.
Yeah.
Dancing
And you
around.
took a date
Pop,
to
pop.
this.
Yes. So, but it gets better because once she found out the date's history and all this, so pop, 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 pop. She gets basically into like it's a burlesque show. She gets down. She has some nipple tassels on. The show ends. Cool. Get off the stage. Next, he goes up with his girlfriend and I think their partner, and so then they start talking about polyamory and how you can apply like ideas from polyamory as far as like open communication, talking about stuff, all this stuff.
Two girls,
to-
one cup. No?
all this stuff to how you can apply it to any relationship. It doesn't have to be polyamorous. Great. Then a guy comes on and he's a pup master, which I didn't know what that was.
Oh, I
But
didn't know where this is going.
They come in on guy had 3 slaves, and they have
Were they pup slaves?
pup slaves. They have a full dog mask on that has a muzzle inside of it. They're on all fours with like paws on their hands, and then they're like barking. And then he's like saying this whole thing. He's like, oh yeah, they love it. He starts throwing a ball. They go chase it. Some chick in the audience just decides out of nowhere. She's just
Ow.
like, oh God. I
Oh
got
my
you.
God.
That would have been so much worse.
Is
She
that
goes
what
like
she
this.
said?
No.
No, he put his chair on my foot.
She goes like this.
In the
She started-
audience?
In the audience. Just started hissing like a cat.
Wait, who did this?
Just some random
Oh, I thought the girl you were
No,
with.
you okay?
I'm
I'm
like,
moving it back.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Ow, my toe. That's what I have to
Jeez,
say to
that
that
could've been a
story.
catastrophe.
So
That
we-
story like fucking physically harmed me. It was so bad.
We get done, right? We saw a lot of stuff. We get done with this, and we're talking. And I'm like, oh, so what'd you think? She's like, yeah, I'm actually pretty conservative now.
After this show, I've become a Republican.
At first,
and
I'm
converted.
like a born again Christian, but now I'm actually studying to become an Israelite,
A black Israelite?
a black Israelite.
How do you study for that?
Well, she goes to Bible study, and they tell her that white people are the devil.
Why was she dating you then?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
strange.
this
You
is-
are the
You're
white
like the
devil, Will. I
whitest
don't
guy ever.
this is what she actually said, and I didn't. So there's like, it's just like any religion. So there's like
Yeah.
black Israelites, but then there's extremists, and then there's not. So her interpretation is that yes, that like people of color are the true descendants of God, and that they need to go back and find Jesus and find God for them to like get salvation. They don't necessarily believe that all white people are also the devil incarnate on earth, and that there will be thousands of years of rape and suffering and torture.
1,000 years of rape. That's part of it.
That's part of it for the extremists.
Okay.
I talked to him on the 16th Street Mall, and I'm like, whew.
Man, 16th
Tough
Street
crowd,
Mall is
am I
really
right?
going downhill, man.
Yeah.
So, man.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, you know, she's like, I mean, white people might be the devil, but you know,
So
the devil wears Prada. Am I right? That she was like that kind of Black Israelite. Like she was like, you know, we all got a
it
little
is
devil
what
in
it
us,
is.
right? Yeah.
I like to live on the wild side, if you know what I mean.
They're so damn cute, though.
Yeah.
The devil in me wants it.
I can't say no to temptation. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
So then she
Sounds like
was
a
gonna
great date.
wait until marriage.
This was Valentine's.
This was
is-
Valentine's,
this
and
is
then
what
she
you-
was like,
Wait,
Did she
this was
believe
in
in
Colorado?
Did
This
she
was in
believe in
Colorado?
Valentine's Day?
no, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then,
just
then
saying
she
she-
was
No,
waiting
Cuba was
until
white.
marriage too, to have sex. So it was like very conservative. So if I would have known that before, I don't.
You're
think
like,
I
waiting
would've
till
taken
marriage
it
to have sex? Oh, what am I doing on this date with you? I took you to a weirdo sex show of polyamorous people.
on Valentine's.
I bet that actually probably, she was like,
So-
that's awesome. Like,
so-
I bet she was just like, that's the move, though.
So are you
Yeah.
taking
You just
your,
take her to, like,
are you
the
taking
exact-
your fiance to the same show now?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what this
I'm
was
performing-
leading
I'm
up to?
performing
You're
in
on
it,
the
yeah.
show?
They did just
You're the guy with the
perform.
balloons?
No, I'm the puppy.
Oh, you're the puppy. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. He's
there you
good.
go.
He's good.
He's good.
Hey.
He's good.
That's raw talent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Tita's watching, so we won't talk about yours. I know
Yeah.
you told me you had a lot of big plans, so we won't talk about them on the show. Should we jump into headlines?
Please.
Headlines.
Let's jump into some headlines. We got some weekly headlines.
And now,
Hey,
the words.
guys,
pull it up.
we got some headlines, all right?
We
Shit.
got headlines.
Get out of
Where should we
here, all right? We
start?
got
Where
headlines.
should we start? We
What
were
are the
talking about
words?
polyamory and stuff. I think we should talk about this governor in Oregon.
Oh, nice transition.
Yeah.
Great
Wow.
transition.
Segue
Let me tell
for
you.
the ages.
There is a governor out of Oregon. He's pretty much the prime candidate. He's the leading candidate to be selected as the next governor in Oregon. Well, scroll down, Jay. Scroll down. A
Oh,
little
I'm
bit.
gonna zoom it, baby, and then I'll scroll it. You zoom,
Look
then
at
you
that
scroll.
cheese and
He's
smile.
the prime
looks
candidate.
like Robbie.
Does look like a little bit. Kind of does give a Robbie vibe.
Robbie, are you running
Little
for
bit Robbie
governor
vibe.
of Oregon?
Robbie, are you a swinger, brother? So anyway.
It does, doesn't it?
So this guy was caught. If you scroll all the way down, scroll
Oh, that
down.
was a nasty
the
one,
Facebook
baby.
page.
No, I'm serious.
Just to remind you, there weren't never no mayoral election.
So this guy, he was caught.
Should we
He's
play
he's
the
a
video?
No. You can scroll
Stop
down.
yelling at me.
Well, scroll down, as I said 18 times. Keep scrolling all the way down. You'll see the Facebook post. So he got caught via Facebook. Him and his wife had joined this group. Go up a little bit. Oh, yeah. So
I love.
scroll up a
TDs.
little bit. So they joined this group
So
like
this is the
5
chat?
years ago. Yeah, this is Facebook
Is
commenting.
this
But read what they said.
what's the group called?
That's what I was trying to see. But if you
Swinger Facebook group PDX.
yeah, that
Okay.
was so this guy got caught joining this in 2016.
I'm loud and I'm proud.
And no. So they were calling him. I guess he got a lot of messages saying, like, "Oh, are you gay? Do you hook up with guys too?" Blah blah blah. And he's like, and he came out in his speech. He's like, "Listen, most politicians would deny it. All these
So
people
this came
deny
out.
sexual
So all this
allegations."
came out. So someone found.
I love this
Facebook-
person.
Yeah.
I love the energy
They
of
found
the
this.
energy of this comment.
These
These
two
two
are-
are amazing and sexy as hell. Glad to have you in the group.
Yeah.
I'd throw him a like.
So
Welcome. Nice to see more. What is GUC/Cassidy people?
Guy
what does
under
that mean?
cuck.
I have no idea. That's language I don't understand.
What does that mean? Does
There's-
Robbie?
I don't know.
Robbie,
There's
do
a
you know?
red-
It's
red
your
denotation.
group.
So
that
they
Cassidy.
joined this swingers group. They got caught recently, and it came out. And instead of this guy saying like, "Oh, it's not me," "Oh, this is fake photos," all this stuff, he basically just came out and said, "Yeah, I'm a swinger."
He said he's a
I only-"
heterosexual male.
And
Yeah,
he's
because
only-
people were throwing allegations at him that he's bisexual, and he's like, in his speech, he's like, "No, I'm a heterosexual, and I only."
Oh,
engage in
because he's
heterosexuality."
close to the anti-LGBT guy people. So
Well,
that's why
he's-
he's like, well, I'm not one of them. Look,
No,
I
he
might let another
rejected
man.
those.
I
He
might let
rejected
another man
those.
have sex with my wife in front of me and feel pleasure.
Well, he's in the Republican Party, so
Are swingers is? I feel like
But
there are
this
probably
is-
more Republican swingers than Democrat.
yeah, but
this is like the whole thing. This is like priests getting caught with like reverends getting cut.
Choose your next words wisely.
Not necessarily the children, but they're like so anti-gay, and then they are
They have like
caught
gay
in
prostitutes, and
Yeah.
they're doing meth and stuff.
Right, well,
Exactly.
They're doing the
Republican
math.
Party is much more anti-gay than the
For sure,
Democratic
yeah.
Party. So since he's in the Republican Party,
He's
they're
like, hey, I might be weird, but I ain't that weird.
right,
Yeah.
and
Hey.
he denied all of that stuff, and he said, yeah, well, I'm a swinger. So, do you guys think it's the right move? Like, do you
Go
think it's
into it
better
eyes
to-
wide open.
To be a swinger.
What a line by him.
Yeah.
What
Oh
an
my God! He
absolute
said
line.
eyes wide open.
Whenever you run for
Oh,
position,
he's
good.
trolling because
Run for
eyes wide
eyes-
shuts the orgy. Wow,
See?
this guy's kind of a legend. I mean, he looks, like somebody
That
who
sucks for it to be called. If you're running as a politician, you know that's got to come out, though, right? Especially if it's
He has
4
bad
years
PR
ago.
people.
Hey, look, he
you
says-
have to have
He
someone.
says eyes
scrub.
wide open.
His polling
but look,
numbers are higher
I don't
than
think
ever.
I don't think this one's wide open. I think the other one
His
is
wife
wide
is
open.
very cute. I would never get if she was walking around.
She's
like,
very cute.
Neil, you still have a chance.
Oh yeah, Will
never
you
know.
go?
I guess I
Why
gotta-
don't you go to Oregon?
I gotta move to Bend, Oregon.
Oh, what a link!
I think good for him. I like that he
Yeah,
doubled
I
down,
mean-
He doubled
and then
down.
and I think people appreciate
He's following Trump.
authenticity.
Trump. That's the Trump defense. Before Trump, politicians were like, "Oh, I didn't do that. No one could prove anything. Oh, I'm so embarrassed."
Yeah.
Now Trump was just like, "Yeah, I mean, it's part of my life. It's the past. These Democrats are going to focus on anything but
Deal
the
with
real
it."
issues. These Democrats are always going to distract you with these fake issues."
Yeah, that's what he basically claimed. He basically claimed that
Yeah.
being a swinger is makes him a better
Would
politician.
you be a swinger? Would you guys swing?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
That's enough. All right.
Look how
So
wide
next.
his mouth is. That's what's kind of scaring
He's
me.
got like
Oh
a-
yeah,
it's
you're telling me you've never dabbled in the bisexuality? Look at that mouth on ya.
What? All right, next.
Yeah, no.
All
So,
right, well.
so
I tried
don't-
and failed.
There's
guys.
I'm no kink shaming, no shaming in general, but that's just
Yeah,
not
we love
for
that
me.
for him. We love that for him. Road
Yeah.
trip, Matt Young. Road trip.
all right, so
Mazel
the next
tov.
one.
Oh
the
my
next
God,
article,
Robbie!
The next article.
All right, next. Stop saying the next article
The
until
next
I change the tab.
headline.
All right,
Here we go.
It's
Super
not a.
Bowl.
I'm not a remote control, Neil.
So this
I mean,
came out
Okay,
today.
Neil, over under on none of those teams making.
is
the
this
Super
a
Bowl
picture?
in
Is this a
London.
picture or a drawing?
A picture?
A picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Because those teams played
Is it
this
just a
year.
black and white
those
picture?
teams
Oh,
played
they
this
played
year
in-
in
Wait,
London.
this is not a picture.
This is a picture. Those teams played this year.
It looks like a
It's
3D.
called stylized, brother.
What is this? A Photoshop?
It's
No.
a picture,
It's-
dog.
they-
What the sky was black?
No, it's black and white
changed the
stylized.
contrast.
It's easy.
Okay.
It's an easy
simple.
mesh
Look,
mode.
man, this
you ever
is
taken
just-
a picture before?
Oh, I've
Okay.
taken pictures, Neil. I am
So,
a
This
photographer.
came out
filter number
today
5.
that it's potentially happening where the Super Bowl in 2026 is going to be played in London, England. And it's not for sure yet. It hasn't been
What does
solidified.
the Republic of Texas
Tottenham.
have to say about that?
That's a joke. The Republic of Texas
Are
thinks
all
it's
these
stupid.
people? Are those people real?
That's like saying
Are those people real?
Why is every photo in this stupid magazine like
Okay.
inverted
I'm saying-
colors on
I don't
MS
know.
Paint?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
That's like saying let's have the World Cup on the moon.
It's the
like-
World Cup, not the Moon Cup.
Well,
it's
like,
not the Moon Cup.
If like the Champions League final was in the United States, that'd be the dumbest thing ever.
What if a United States
is it-
team?
You're super. NFL
Neil,
is American.
They're called world champions, not national champions.
Yeah. Okay. Who's called world champions?
Everyone
Super
that
Bowl
wins a Super
winners.
Bowl.
Only in the United States.
The world is America, Will. The rest
Right.
of this godforsaken hell
doesn't exist.
If they call it
London,
Champions
what
League,
part of the U.S.
when
is
they
that?
win Champions League, they don't call them the champions of the world. They call them champions of Europe
Yeah, because
because the Americans are so stupid.
it's the UEFA Champions League. Europe is literally in the title.
Well, NFL is a National Football League. It's American, and they say, "Oh, we're the football champions of the world."
'Cause we're
the
arrogant.
basketball. Exactly. That's where I'm getting at. Thank you. You pointed.
Well,
it
here,
out.
how about
That's
this,
what I'm
Neil?
getting at.
Let's look at this. London used to own America. Now we're going back to
Put it
be
in
the
there,
national
but-
champions of London too.
No, I think it's dumb. Super Bowl is an American thing. There's no reason to have a Super Bowl. Go let them play the season games there, but to have the Super Bowl there is a joke.
I
Seems-
mean, it got you talking.
Seems stupid.
Seems
You
very-
got me.
it
You know
seems
who's making the bid for
gimmicky.
it? Tottenham, your team.
I
Tottenham.
do kind of like Tottenham.
I know you do. The Hotspurs. They're the ones making the bid for a Super Bowl in 2026.
Smart move.
I think it's
The
stupid.
whaties?
The Tottenham Hotspurs.
What are those
Isn't
words?
It's
that
like a
rooster?
chicken,
Chicken?
with a cockfighting chicken or something. I don't know.
It's a team?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That-
a soccer team.
Oh, they
Hold
play
on.
English
soccer.
Premier League.
They
Yeah,
play
hold on.
football.
But that's where
Yeah.
they play a lot of the NFL games. All the NFL
Okay.
games in London are played at soccer stadiums.
Okay,
The
yeah,
Hotspurs.
They don't have football stadiums.
Yeah.
They're pretty dope. Clint Dempsey, who was a West Texas native, I think he was like a striker for them. Like probably the American player, one of the American
best
players
ever.
You know what I'm talking about. You must know.
Of course, I
He's
know
a Texas
Clint
athlete.
Dempsey.
Here you go, Tottenham Hotspurs. It's a chicken with a cock because they tie
Yeah,
metal spikes to the
artificial
chickens.
spurs
Yeah,
on them,
But
which
it-
is kind of a really messed
cockfighting.
up.
To have that as your mascot?
It's like I'm the Atlanta
And now they
Dog
want the
Fighters.
Super Bowl.
Exactly.
They
I'm
want
the
to take
Atla-
that
yeah.
from us.
Now it's like I'm the Atlanta Dog Fighters.
Looks
Michael
like-
Vick's our quarterback.
Hey,
you know,
sounds-
it's like the Hotspurs.
sounds like we gotta sink another ship full of tea.
Well, I think that's what we gotta do, brother.
Well, that's a great segue. Oh no, this is for my issue. Do you
Oh,
have
my
anything
God.
else?
I did, but you didn't post. Oh, the Adidas story.
Oh, you didn't post it because it's
No,
a bunch
because we
of
can't.
links.
So I don't know.
Hold on, let's go
I
back
know-
to us. Hi guys.
It's
sorry
fine.
for making you
We don't
watch
need
the
to talk
internet,
about that.
yeah.
That's not that interesting.
Okay.
Neil
so,
saw some breasts on the internet, guys.
They're
So,
trying
no,
to be
no.
woke and
so Adidas.
progressive.
Well,
I think if woke
can I
means
explain
posting
it?
breasts
Can
on
I
the
explain
internet,
it and then we talk
I'm-
about it, or should we just talk about it? Can I explain it first so people who don't know what's going on?
I'd love that, Neil.
Okay, thanks.
I'd love
So
that for you, Neil.
Adidas,
Okay.
Adidas marketing on Twitter, they posted this tweet talking. It was like a bra campaign. They were gonna sell bras, okay, and to do so, the chat is just unreal. It's only one person,
Yeah.
and it's a joke because he's the most boring person I know. So Robbie, you can shut up. Anyway,
Yeah.
the Adidas marketing campaign comes out and posts this tweet with like a collage of boobs. Okay?
Verbs?
Like naked boobs, okay?
Verbs.
Naked.
And they were I showed you guys the picture.
Are you
go
talking
on
about,
Twitter
like-
and say we're not gonna post on YouTube because we'll get cut down off of YouTube.
Why?
So-
Because YouTube
Free
isn't
the
you
woke?
can't show boobs on YouTube, I don't think, right?
Watch me.
Show them then. Oh, there you go. That was nice. That was better than most of the boobs in the campaign ad.
You got a show, Robbie. There you go.
That was the best.
You can't
Now
show
we
boobs on
gotta show
YouTube? Well, free the nipple.
Show it, free it.
Susan
No.
Wojcinski. You
So
know?
what's the point
I
of
know,
this,
she's like
though?
the YouTube CEO or something.
What's the point of this marketing ad? Is the point
It's to be progressive and be like, you should buy our products that are made
Because it
in
fits all the
sweatshops in China.
it fits all you normal boob people? And because the boobs there are not like extravagant, they're like
Hey,
below
look at
average.
that, guys. You show a little
Boom.
skin. Look at the live views.
I didn't know it like
Stock's going
the,
up.
The line is going exponential.
To the moon.
Okay, so no, but seriously, because the boobs are like in a
I mean, yes, that's yes.
Well, I think they're kind of trolling. So
They're trolling?
They're trolling Lululemon. So Lululemon's CEO, like
there a butts one?
year ago.
oh,
No,
because
no.
they said only certain people should wear our
yoga
clothing or
pants.
something.
He said only fat. He goes, fat women should not wear our yoga pants.
Really?
Yes.
It's good. It's something to work
Oh,
for.
man.
so
That's
now
hardcore.
Adidas comes out.
It's something to work for.
Adidas
you gotta
comes
lose
out.
some weight, and then you can buy some Lululemons. There's your goal.
Hey,
okay,
you got-
so
yeah,
Adidas says, okay.
If
you
life
don't
gives
want-
you Lululemons, make a Lululemonade. All right.
I
well,
like
I'm
it.
gonna-
I
I'm
like
gonna
it. I
drink.
kind of like it. Give me one too. I kind of like that one.
Wow, I say stupid jokes like
Yo, you
that,
wanna
and
try-
you hate my jokes.
Because his presentation was so much better,
My
dude.
God.
It was so much better. Yours was like serious.
Do you want some Nika or you want
Whatever.
some
I
Bardstown?
don't know.
Nika.
At least
You want
headphones
some
don't work.
Bardstown?
Yeah, give
Yeah,
him
Bardstown.
Bardstown. That is horrible.
Bardstown.
It literally tastes like
So anyway,
I don't. Yeah, I can scoot it. So yeah, that's enough of that. That's stupid.
no, it's not stupid. It's not stupid.
Okay, it's not
Are
stupid.
they
We're gonna
trying to
talk about
get
it.
clicks and so that people talk about, oh, we posted pictures? Or are they saying, hey, all these women, they're natural, they're normal women, they're regular women that you find all across this country. We're going to market to them now
Yeah.
since Lululemon says they're not good enough for
Smart
our
marketing.
bras.
Smart. I think it's and then posting exposed breasts. It's like, oh, then that's edgy, so it gets people talking about it. Then it's like oh, it's so progressive. So then, yeah, I mean, it's just they have someone
People
good
are
in
kind
marketing.
of making fun of it, though. That's the thing. I think it's getting
Making fun
people's
of what?
attention. The pictures.
Any publicity is good publicity. What are they making
Yeah.
fun of?
They're like, oh, where did you find these? This is an 80-year-old woman, stuff like
So
that.
they
Like, why?
can't
I don't
wear
want to
sports
see
bras?
this. Ah, my eyes.
Well, it's it's like
The comments are really funny.
yeah, because it's 12-year-olds that
Yo, are they on? So why is Adidas showing boobs to 12-year-olds? It's kind of messed up. Okay,
didn't
do you
sign the
think
consent.
what if like do you think this is something they had to run by like the CEO of Adidas, or do you think he's like scrolling through his Twitter and he sees it's like, what the hell are we doing? Do you think he actually knew beforehand that this is
They're
going to
not
happen?
going to be making decisions like that.
How do you know
without-
it's a huge company? How do you know?
Because
you think he
it's
needs a CEO? What if the CEO had no idea? It's very possible he had no idea.
very
He's like,
possible?
I think so.
You don't think they're
CEO?
going to be spending millions and millions of dollars and he's just going to allow someone else to
There's a lot
like
to look
not
over. It's
oversight?
Adidas, bro.
Everything has micromanaging. Everything has layers that they have to sign off on, especially if you're going to do something edgy. They're going to have people
I think
are
it'd
in
be
the
funny
know.
if he had no idea. He's scrolling Twitter.
Yes, please.
I think
Is
it's
that
funny
Urkel,
if he's
please?
scrolling Twitter, he has no idea, and he sees
That'd be
it.
so funny. He's like, sweet, some saggy tits.
No,
Oh,
you
wait,
wouldn't.
it
He'd be like,
says
"It's
Adidas.
us."
Oh, no.
What are we doing?
No, that's
Oh.
no. And also,
Yeah, the tweet's still up too. Everyone's
Yeah.
not complaining, but like making fun of it. It's still there.
because
If you
there's a
wanna
lot
see
of
it.
people with like no emotional intelligence and they're like boobs. Just like okay,
Yeah.
like
I don't know what their end goal was. I
their
don't
end
know
goal is to make money by coming
people
across as
talking about it.
progressive.
I think it's to get people's
Being
attention.
edgy, yeah.
But at the same time, I also think this was a shot at Lululemon, saying, "Oh,
That kind of makes sense.
Because you see like workout apparel and it's all these like just ripped girls or like the most
Well,
beautiful girls ever.
and let's just put
you
this
don't
out there.
see-
That's, I mean, attractive people get hired more, they sell more. So it's like, yes, I don't see anything wrong with also having attractive people. And maybe people are going to say, well, it needs to be more representative of people that look like me. And it's like, okay, well, would you rather look at someone that looks like you or someone that's attractive? And that's kind of how I see it. Like, I'd rather look at someone
they're like,
attractive.
Oh, see, they're marketing towards me. They find me as important. They find me as good enough.
And then
now
what
I'm
you
gonna
do
buy their
is you same with
Adidas.
celebrities. You say, "Well, I see that attractive guy in that shirt. Maybe I'll look good in that shirt." Because then you start to see. So
But
imagine
then you
see
wear
some
it, and then
ugly
you wear it,
guy-
and you
oh,
don't
shit.
look good in
Thank
it,
you.
right? And then you wear it, and you don't look as good in it, right?
Yeah. Well, I always look great, but.
Congratulations.
Um,
I'm actually the most probably in shape on the show. Actually, we're all in
No.
pretty good shape. No?
I think I'm in better shape.
You think you're in better shape
Yeah.
than me? Well, that's just
Well,
fine.
Need a beer?
thank you.
Ours in the chat.
Neil?
Ours in the
I'm
chat.
good. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Robbie, my man.
Went to the gas station. We're refueling right now.
All right. So that's pretty much our headlines for the day. We have our.
Wait.
one of
Let's.
our-
Wait, you guys are talking about boobs for the last 10 minutes. Like, what did I miss? Do you guys miss me? Is the podcast still running?
We're still on.
I think the point is they have an absurd variety of sports bra cuts, so they're showing a variety of boob shapes. Yeah, it's something that they're marketing to women, not 12-year-old virgins who are fucking not gonna buy products.
No, I know, but what
Yeah,
about the kids
exactly.
on Twitter that are seeing this
Oh, by the time
advertisement?
you're 12 in 2022, you've fucking seen 43 boobs
How do you know?
every day.
You were in 12 and you weren't born in 2010. Who knows?
Also, if they kept going in the supermodel direction, they'd fall off like Victoria's Secret. Yeah, Victoria's Secret. Well, also the guy being Epstein's I think that probably hurt them too. No,
What happened? I didn't hear what you said.
you're spelling Wex. I mean, this is a weird segue, but do you know the Les Wexler? Wes Lexler. What is his name?
What?
The guy who Epstein got all his money from.
I have no clue.
The guy who owns
Bill
Victoria-
Clinton?
No, the guy who owns Victoria's Secret.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He was the guy who, that's how Epstein got all his money. That guy hired him as his... You know what I'm talking about?
Listen, these kids on Twitter, they don't want to see boobs. They just want the COVID vaccine for Christmas, okay? Wasn't that apparent in the New Jersey video?
Yeah.
Huh?
They were wishing for COVID bags for Christmas.
That's what I just said. Are you listening?
Yeah, but I read
took it
hers.
from her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow, joke stealer.
Hey, all I'm saying is there's some haters in the
you
chat.
said
and if
that
when
like
you got
it was
haters,
your joke.
When you got, I know because I
Wow,
read it
Sarah,
quick.
I got you. I got you.
All right,
So,
let's jump to
you gotta
free
take me
your
to get
mind.
some more Nico. Will.
So
we
we've
gotta,
got-
we gotta hit up the Broadway, South Broadway.
I'll let
Let's
you know.
not say. Let's not say where
We've
it is.
got another segment.
federal.
Yeah.
We've got another segment.
So what is the name of this segment?
Free your mind.
Because we started with Jay lives in a society.
No, we never start with that. If you
What do
listen,
you mean? That's what I call. That's the name
Yeah.
I came up
You
with.
call it
That's-
free your mind.
I called it Jay lives in a society.
He was brainstorming. That's what it
Okay,
started
whatever
off
you
with.
want to
Like
call it.
free
It's
your
something.
mind, man.
Okay, we'll do it.
That's what it sounds.
What do
like.
you want it to be called?
Oh, I guess I wanted. Okay, so I guess it's where we get to bring up political issues as if we haven't been doing that for the last. Robbie, enough.
Okay, all right.
Dave. So
Daddy
basically,
chill.
did you guys hear about this? So just to set this up.
Dave, you're out of touch.
Okay.
Don't give
Wait,
a fuck.
Exactly. But here's the thing.
I don't know if he is. I
So
think
basically,
Can
oh
you
my
put it
God.
on so I can see? I didn't
Oh,
even
sorry.
read the
Let me hear
article.
it.
I'm just kind of sick of
explain
Dave,
it.
honestly.
Explain it.
So what happened was basically there was a city council. Okay, so before we get into what happened, I'll explain the context. So Dave lives in Dave lives in Yellow Springs, Ohio.
Okay.
Do you know where that is?
No.
Nobody does.
It's a little outside Cleveland.
No, it's
Ma-
a little outside Cincinnati, idiot.
Do you actually know?
No.
Nobody knows.
I'm pretty sure because he's talking about.
Bengals.
Okay, so basically he went to a city council because I'm Dave Chappelle, like the whole, and he's like, if you approve this plan, I'll take all my investments out of this community. So
Okay.
basically, there was a housing plan.
Okay.
He opposed it,
Okay.
right? And he went to the city council meeting, and of course everyone knows that he's fucking Dave Chappelle in the town because it's a town of like 5,000 people,
And
he's
he
like,
also has a big shirt that says "I'm Dave Chappelle."
yeah, exactly. He wears his "I'm Dave Chappelle" sweatshirt.
I'm the
everywhere.
real Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. So, anyway, basically, when I first encountered this, what I saw was something like this: that basically he's threatening to pull investments from a small community if an affordable housing development is built.
Very clickbaity title.
Okay.
So let's
Yeah,
hear
very
Right.
clickbaity.
the.
So explain it. Explain it.
So basically, saying if a new development had affordable housing, he'd pull like these bullet points,
Yes,
right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay, so that's one side of the story, and this is kind of what the Jay Lives in Society thing is about. It's about how like stories can take this momentum,
Uh-huh.
and then
Push your own
it's a narrative,
propaganda
right?
narrative.
they know
yeah.
people don't have time to read the article, so they just put a title that'll get them.
Right, and
Go
I'll
on.
go back to us for a
And
second.
what
So,
happens is then you're the Facebooks, the Googles, then they just show you like-minded stuff. So then you're not ever seeing a different opinion. That I've read that too.
well,
but that's
it's
a whole
worse
separate
than that.
concept.
No, I thought you would like this one, Will, because it
Okay.
kind of has to do
That's
with what
the
we're talking about with
algorithms, brother.
the internet people,
Yeah.
which is kind of like, I think, our disagreement the other day without getting into it. I feel
Yeah.
like it's more that, in my mind, I separate the internet weirdos from like the real
Sure.
stuff, right? But I realize online it all gets mixed together.
Yes.
And that's kind of like, I don't know if you guys learned about this. Well, Neil didn't, but I don't know if you guys in school learned. I don't know if you guys learned about the woman with the McDonald's coffee. She ordered hot McDonald's coffee.
Yes.
And then she sued McDonald's.
And what did,
Yes.
what did you learn about it, Neil? Let's ask you.
She ended up suing McDonald's because she spilled the coffee on herself, I think, and she got like third-degree burns. And
But
then she
then-
sued McDonald's. It's my store. He asked me,
Okay,
Will.
Yeah.
So then they spilled the coffee on herself. She sued McDonald's, and then she ended up making like, I don't know, a couple $1 million off of it.
So what do you think what did you get out of that story? That she's
that if you have a good lawyer, you can win easy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
or,
this was
or what people think is that lazy people are out to scam people over and
Yeah.
get the big corporations. That's kind of what the narrative
well,
is.
what at the time.
What's $2 million to McDonald's? Nothing. They don't care.
Yes, but
But
then
She
at
got
the
lucky.
time-
She won the lottery that day.
then you get some extra
But-
facts.
okay, but here's
listen
the
to
thing.
the extra facts.
So, the news coverage around that incident at the time was
Ho ho.
basically saying that, it was a Republican talking point at the time. Frivolous lawsuits. The legal system is burdened with frivolous lawsuits. In America, sorry if I spit at you.
Wow.
In America, you can sue anybody, and anyone can sue anybody, and it's so litigious, and we just need to get all these frivolous lawsuits out of the legal system because like these laws just allow you to make money for anything, right? That was kind of the narrative.
You don't always win those lawsuits though, so you're not always making money.
Right, but here's the thing.
Lawyers are making money.
If you actually look into the case, that woman was like 80 years old. She had no cup holder in her car. The coffee was 170 degrees. You're an OSHA guy.
That seems really hot.
I love that. Neil goes, that's pretty hot.
Wasn't it something
She spilled it on her lap. Her labia was fused to her inner thigh. That's how bad the burns were. She
part of your
basically
vagina,
burned off
Neil.
her vagina.
That's
She
part of the
literally
vagina.
melted her vagina.
Okay.
That it was that hot. And they gave her like a leaky lid or something. And then the suit was saying like McDonald's should not, like, if they're gonna serve liquids at this temperature, they need to make sure it's adequately
There was
secured.
something. I thought there was.
Absolutely, they should.
I know, but
Exactly.
there was
but that's not
something-
the media coverage of it. The
Yes.
media she's frivolously.
Well, because it's clickbait.
Oh, that's not what I heard. I just heard
there were no
sued.
clicks at the time. That was in the late night news round. Yeah,
Still,
the
but
5
you're
o'clock
still
news.
seeing that. I mean, that's all the news on TV is, anyways. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this person, this place got robbed today. Oh my God, there was this fire. It's like then you're just chasing these like fantastic things, which I don't, because then I think, and I might be misquoting here, but that there was actually a problem with the heater for the coffee. Like there was a regulator that was not supposed to let it get that hot, and they didn't fix it, and they had gotten complaints before.
It's the same as the ice cream machine. It won't fix it.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, did you see that? The person who... I'll go into that after this. Sorry.
But basically, it was like same thing where it was too hot. They got complaints. No one fixed it. No one fixed it. Then this poor thing happened to the one. So you hear all those things. It's like, yeah, she should shoot. She should sue.
Yes! He got it!
She sells.
He
She
got through that
sells
sentence.
at the McDonald's
Hell yeah,
coffee
brother. Love that
seashore.
shit for you.
Nice one.
Love that shit, for you, bro. I love that for us.
So anyway, I think the point is that
Was my
like...
hand that sweaty?
Oh, did I wipe it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
No,
think,
he
are,
naturally
I think
does
it's because
that.
it's stinging.
He naturally
Oh,
does
okay.
that.
I think I...
Look, you
yeah,
high-five me, you won't wipe it. Ah!
No,
That was a
I
forced wipe.
couldn't
my
hold
OC
it.
It's
That
my
was a forced
OCD.
wipe.
Sorry, Will.
That was a
Your hand
forced
isn't sweaty
wipe.
at all, actually.
That was a forced wipe. But why do you think I have a job? People don't follow rules, Will.
Neil
People
has
get
a
hurt
gun.
all the time.
Neil
Neil
is
has
like
an
the
OSHA
guy
gun.
when you...
You ever
when
heard
you're
of an
like,
OSHA gun?
Sarah
I
likes.
got one.
Sarah thinks.
You like OSHA guns?
Listen,
They're
the-
hot.
I'll say this about
Okay.
your OSHA career before we go back.
I didn't even bring my badge.
Neil has
tonight.
actually, like, a lot of people talk about...
There's an OSHA guy in the chat. Matt Young. He's an OSHA guy.
A lot of people talk about
Consultation.
public
Hell yeah, Matt
servants
Young.
Shout out
and like
Wyoming OSHA.
bureaucrats, right? A lot of people talk about bureaucrats not doing any good.
Yep.
Neil has actually tangibly done good for people.
More than I have.
Why is that?
Well, you
No, Will's ruined the planet, but you've helped a lot of people.
with software,
With telemarketing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Courtroom stuff.
telemarketing, exactly. Yeah, press 1 if you need help. I'm sorry, our service is down. Yeah, no, you've actually gotten people who've had real life situations happen. You've gotten those people what they.
Well, I've hoped those situations have been fixed via machine guards.
You've done some real good in your life. I'm trying to give you a fucking compliment. Can you take it?
Why'd you have to drop the F-bomb to me?
Sorry, you're right. That was a little
Say
aggressive.
with little respect.
You've done good in the world.
So, anyways, what did Dave
That's
Chappelle
the
do?
nice part about the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually, and that's a lot of. I mean, we can maybe
Public
get back to this,
servant
but that's a
ladies.
big thing with
Public servant ladies.
millennials.
Hello.
That's a big thing.
Like
with,
a firefighter,
That's
but without
big-
the muscles.
That's a big. That's a big thing with millennials is like they want to feel like what they're doing is actually matters, right? And because they
Who?
millennials in
Oh.
general, just like people getting
I don't
into the
think millennials
workplace.
care if their work matters. You think they
So-
care?
supposedly, that's
I
what
don't know what they want anymore. Are
that's
we
what
millennials?
Big Pharma
We
tells
are
me.
millennials. Oh wait, so anyway, so let's go back
Yeah.
to the. So thinking about the McDonald's. So this is the Jays in a Society /
Sure,
what is
yeah.
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's think about this. So basically, let's not even read the article because it doesn't.
Yeah, just
hold
tell
on,
me
put it
the
up on
spark
screen.
notes.
Yeah, you just tell us what you say. Just tell us what your thoughts are.
And
So-
and hopefully you are.
But don't read the title.
So look,
I know we did it already.
what I'm saying is this was the media narrative.
Okay.
Look at the bullet points.
Yep.
He opposed affordable housing. If they had affordable housing, he'd pull his investments. Proposal to approve affordable housing failed. Right.
Redundant much?
So it's basically saying like They're trying to hammer in the message. Dave Chappelle supported it.
Oh, they hammered it 3 times.
So
in a
let's
row.
go to Fox News again. Maybe biased, maybe not biased.
Okay.
Who was that? Business Insider?
Oh, God,
do you know
they're
who I
playing
actually,
music.
Do you know who
Oh
I
my
like
God,
getting
what is
my
happening
news
right
from?
now?
And I'm dead serious. Al Jazeera. I think they're a very well balanced.
I like Al Jazeera a lot,
news
too.
Organization.
I like Al Jazeera too. You know what it means in Arabic?
Mm,
The island.
mm.
Isn't that cool? Al Jazeera is the island in Arabic. Anyway, little known fact
Maybe
for you
that
guys in
means-
the chat.
So maybe it's like, why do you think so?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you
Because
think
they're
they
an
picked it?
island away. They're away
Oh,
from
they're
all the
away
other
from
news
everything else?
representatives. They're
No,
their
no,
own-
no. I think
kinda agree.
I think maybe it had something to do with it being Oman. I don't know.
Oh.
It's
I like
whatever.
that better. I like that better. Like,
Yeah, but you ever
metaphorically.
seen a fox before? They're really pretty and cute.
Until
So,
they eat
okay.
a
I listen to
cat.
Fox News.
So okay, so the media narrative and also like what I thought was interesting is like if you go into like the Google search, right, you can say look at all the other magazines. He helped kill affordable housing. He helps block
a bad
affordable
word.
housing. He spoke out against, and I don't agree with everything Dave Chappelle says. We talked about the trans thing. I wasn't in agreement with his statements
Yeah.
there. Like I'm not some Dave
How
Chappelle
does
defender.
Dave Chappelle have the time
Look,
to go
he
through
vows
his
to
local
pull, like,
government?
so
He's
everything-
not doing anything.
Look at it. He's not doing it. He doesn't have stand-up specials and stuff.
He
So
might
look,
tour
sorry,
some,
I'm
but-
scrolling too fast,
That
but
just shows that celebrities really have time on their
Helps
hands.
block. Yes, we see all this stuff. Let's go back
so
to.
let's look at Twitter. Twitter is like the best thing ever.
What I
I
do
love
is
Twitter.
I don't.
God.
I get on Reddit.
So look,
I think
look,
it's
look,
Gives
better.
me all my
Just a
news.
random tweet. All right. He personally came and threatened to remove if they move forward with an affordable housing program. And I saw another thing. Dave Chappelle opposing affordable housing is the worst thing he's ever done. That I can't find the tweet now, but that's
Yeah.
the tweet. So let's look at the statement from him
Okay.
to explain it. Let's just look.
And is that only on Fox News, or did the Insider have his exact quote as well?
Well, we can find
Okay,
another
but
source.
I don't care.
But
No,
it's
Fox
just
News,
they're
let's
just
hear it.
quote they're just quotation marks, right?
Yep.
Honestly, not mad at those sunglasses. Not mad at all. So okay, look. So this is Dave's spokesperson. Neither his Dave nor his neighbors are against affordable housing. However, they are against the poorly vetted, cookie-cutter, sprawl-style development deal which has little regard for the community, culture, and infrastructure of the village. The whole development deal, cloaked as an affordable housing plan, is anything but affordable. 3 out of the 143 lots would have been for future affordable. 3 houses
Yeah.
out of 143.
They have to allocate
Yeah.
a certain amount.
The rest of the homes are priced to be between 250,000 and upwards of 600.
So
In Yellow
just makes
Springs,
the shit houses.
in Yellow Springs, and in many other places, that is not considered affordable housing. Instead, it's an accelerant on the homogenization of Yellow Springs.
Yeah.
Did he explain that in his speech to the?
But my point is, it
Did he
doesn't
say
matter. It doesn't matter if he explained that. No,
Well, they
in his-
could spin
in
it
his
that way.
speech-
It does matter.
Or
No,
they
it
edit
is-
it.
because he didn't know that they were going to say this is an affordable housing plan. He went to the city council. We could watch the video, but I could just explain. He goes basically, look, I am opposed to this. I don't know why you're worried about this development company, which is worth $25 million. My company is $65 million, and I will remove every investment I made in this town if you approve this. That's it. I have nothing to say. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So basically, it's him versus a developer.
Yeah.
That's the real story here. Some strip mall developer
Yeah.
who's gonna and also they don't have to build the affordable housing now. They can build it in the future. They said
The
3 lots
three houses?
will
Yeah.
be allocated for future affordable housing. You know what that means? They're never gonna build affordable housing.
Oh, they would have
There's,
to.
I know, but still, isn't
Look,
that so
1.75
funny?
acres
They're
are
so-
set for affordable.
Yeah.
How much 1.75 acres for affordable? That's nothing. That's
No.
nothing. Come on.
It's not.
It's
very
nothing,
much.
Neil.
But
like-
It's
it's
3
so
apartments.
funny how
when
that
they're building
happens.
64 family homes, 52 duplexes, and 24 townhomes, yeah, that's nothing.
This whole thing. I
nothing.
mean, but
Look.
are you really surprised
Maybe
that
I can buy a rental.
this happens all the time? Where
Right.
there's like, so I read something yesterday how companies now in 2050 we're gonna be carbon neutral. So 30 years from now, so what this article was saying was basically that's such a bullshit thing to say. It's like this, it looks good on paper, but really when you look down into it, it doesn't mean anything. In 30 years, the board, the CEO, everyone in power is going to have changed multiple times, not just once. Along with that, everyone in government is going to be changed multiple
And
times,
this is
not
like-
just once.
this is-
and so it's
yeah.
like this whole idea of, oh, we're just going to kick the butt. We're
Kick
going to
the can down the
bucket.
road.
Yes.
So that's what he's opposing.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
like, you guys don't give a shit about affordable housing.
Yeah.
You're building
They don't.
170 houses and you're allocating 3 units on 1.75 acres.
Because you know why? You know why they're allocating only 3? Because the builder loses money on that home because they have to sell it for such a cheap price that they can only allocate a certain amount of. Is anybody listening? Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
That if they did all of them like that, they would lose money on it. So how does a builder go
But
about
regardless,
that?
but the point
3
is,
is real, for how many they're
the head-
building. 3 is.
But the headlines say Dave Chappelle opposes.
Affordable
Dave Chappelle
housing.
kills affordable housing.
How do you build affordable
How do
housing?
you
build
stop,
affordable
just
housing?
listen. How do you look at that plan
Yeah.
and say it's an affordable housing plan?
No, it's an absolute.
it is not an
place.
affordable housing plan.
No, it's not.
That guy
But
has
that-
some
but-
good lobbyists. He
But
has people that,
one person tweeted it.
Yeah.
Maybe the developer paid the media company.
And that's what I'm saying.
Maybe the developer actually paid to get those stories out there to be like, oh, Dave Chappelle, you want to torpedo our deal? Fine, we're going to go to Insider. We're going to go to... I'm just
don't
saying,
know.
look,
I think they're
I don't
also.
thi- yeah.
I think
They
there could-
feed on it. What a great title of an article, right?
Well,
It's
yeah,
like, oh,
it
Dave
gets-
Chappelle.
it's
He's
everything.
black
And
rights,
3
all
out
this
of
stuff.
173 is
But-
not even 1%, right?
But it's a great
Or, no, it is.
headliner.
It's not even
It's a
3%.
great headliner without by
But-
just stretching the truth. You're not lying.
So here's
But
here's the
thing
daily...
is, that's the whole thing about that is when you have stuff like that, then everyone is out for their own self-interest. The news station just wants to get clicks, so
Yeah.
they're gonna make the most
Yeah.
clickbaity thing ever.
Okay.
The guy is out, so he could or could not have paid to push this narrative.
Okay.
Honestly, like this was a whole thing with like the Russians having Twitter. And
How about
Chinese
not to
Wait, let me
support
just
Donald
finish
Trump?
this.
But didn't this happen to Donald Trump? Not to support him, he got so pissed at
Okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah,
well,
but
that's a
just
whole
one thing,
other...
just
That's
one
a
thing.
whole
Let
other...
me
Is
just say
it?
Yeah.
Let me just say
Is
this one
it?
thing.
Let Will get to the point.
The
though.
only other thing
see
I was
where he's
going to say about that was like, so then it's like, then you have these like foreign interests that they just want people to just be fighting and bickering about
And
anything.
distrustful of
And
authority
So
and- yeah.
all of this just like plays into that narrative as well, where then they
Well,
want
that's what those
people-
foreign intelligence...
Yeah.
Sorry, they want people to what?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, that is what those foreign intelligence people want.
Yeah.
They don't care whether it's a Republican or a Democrat. All they want is people to not trust each other, because
Yeah.
that is what weakens our civil society.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, you look at it like, look, I'm not saying I love Dave Chappelle or hate Dave Chappelle, but what I'm saying is the only reason that became a story is because we are all starving for Dave Chappelle's next piece of content. And when he shows up to his local town's council meeting and he goes on the microphone and he says, I'm against this, I will not support this, and I am so against this, I will take all my personal money that I've invested in this community out if you approve this. And so you guys shouldn't worry about what the developer is going to cost you, because what I will invest, it's way much. He
Yeah.
lives there.
Yeah.
And there has to be a way to turn that incident into something newsworthy, right? And in our country, I think ultimately we create these narratives based upon what is the most controversial, because what gets people angry is what makes money
Yeah.
for the media.
And
Whether it's anger at the right, whether it's anger at the left. And so, like, don't just be a headline reading society, right? Like, we gotta just, like, read the actual
well,
content.
critically thinking,
Well, it's
but
a
people
big name
aren't.
too.
Well, but I think people don't actually critically think. Like, there's definitely studies around that where people just trust experts. So whether that's, and I'm not saying like, there just needs to be a little bit in there. I'm not saying that science doesn't exist, all this stuff, that like doctors are there for a reason. But it's like, if you say tell someone I'm an expert in, archaeology. So whatever I say, people take that as the gospel. Whereas, well, maybe you didn't do something right here. Maybe something
So
in
getting
your
a second
hypothesis
opinion.
is wrong. Yes,
Second opinion.
and then
It's
it's
not
stuff
just a
like,
second opinion, it's a third,
it's-
a fourth, a fifth.
or
like,
it's also
Doing
just
your due
thinking
diligence
about.
to
But then I
understand.
don't think. I think people are, for one, too lazy to do, or they have too much going on,
Sure.
or too lazy and
No.
they like the stimulation.
I think it's too much going on.
Yeah.
Do people know?
I think that's part
on
of it,
top
but it's
of
also
that-
just like wanting to be part of the group.
that
It's like groupthink. You know, like the mob mentality.
Sure, exactly.
Like,
if this is
the-
getting momentum,
yeah.
I want to be with them
Yeah.
because it feels good to scapegoat, right? It's easy to say, "Oh, look at that person.
Yeah.
They're on the outside. This feels good because I'm part of the in crowd."
This is
and
what I
you're
have to
on the
say though,
outside."
Robbie. You're right. I am fucking drunk because I forgot my point halfway, and I could tell Will noticed. I was just like, what am I gonna say? But like, look, the reason I brought this up is just to say that, like, you know, I'm a cynic. I would say, like, if you want to really like put me in a political camp, I'm the cynics, right?
What
Like,
real? You're not a. I'm a realist.
No, I don't think reality. I don't even think reality exists. That's how fucking
Okay.
far down the rabbit hole I'm just
Yeah.
like, reality. That's an interesting.
Yeah.
And
That's
you know what's
it's
what,
a
actually
concept in
inside? Speaking of Dave Chappelle, inside the actor studio, they said the guy goes, "What's your least favorite word?" And Dave Chappelle says, "Reality." And
because it's just like so. I guess like for the individual person,
Because
like
it's-
my reality is completely
Right.
different than yours, so we
Do you-
can't have
yeah.
a shared reality. I like that
reality
idea.
is subjective. When somebody tells you that Dave Chappelle hates affordable housing because he's a rich asshole and he just wants to live in his nice mansion and have it be peaceful and, you know, rural, it's a really easy, seductive story to believe.
Yeah.
It's a story we
No,
all want to
I don't know if
believe.
it's I don't know if it's necessarily easy to believe, but it's like
Well-
shocking to hear. It's
Well,
shocking.
and then that's
they
the
want to get
thing-
the shock value out of you. That's big.
It's shock.
If Kim Kardashian came out said sex videos are bad, it's bad for everybody. You'd be like, well, she got famous on that.
And
It's
she was
shocking
like,
for her to say.
sex videos benefits everybody, harms nobody.
Right, exactly.
Well, then
something like
that. There's also studies that show that fake news spreads faster and is more prevalent, popular than real news, and it's way easier. Like once the cat's out of the bag, you can't necessarily
wait a-
bring it
That's
back.
what that-
Wait a minute,
So
but
then the-
fake news is different than this situation. This isn't fake.
Wha-
They stretched it. I don't think it's fake. Fake
It's a
news
twist.
is a lie.
It's a spin. The spin.
fake news
you know,
is a lie.
They spin. They call it spin in
They
politics.
spun
you
it.
spin
Yeah.
it. You
they
spin
spun
it to be.
this story, but
It
I don't.
depends
I
on
wouldn't call it fake.
how much of
Fake
a
is completely
slither.
baloney.
So then, what
Well, you know what they
sliver
say,
of
wait.
truth is?
You know what they say,
real
Will?
and fake.
They say if you want to lie successfully,
have a
coat the
piece
lie.
of the truth in it.
You say,
right?
coat the lies in truth,
Yes.
or coat the truth in lies.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
does
I've
that
never
even
heard
mean?
the other. I've always
What
heard
does that
like if
even
you're gonna
mean?
lie,
it means if
you
you're
say
gonna lie,
every-
hide the lie inside of a lot of true statements, or hide the true statement in a lot of lies.
But
That's
it's-
the best way to lie.
The best way to lie is
That's-
actually to just say all truths and then fit it in because you're gonna remember stuff that's true. You
So
don't
what
have
they
a
just
story
did,
in your head.
what they did,
Exactly.
the best way to
do you
do it.
do you like
Yeah,
do you like
that's
affordable housing? Do you feel like
Do
it?
you?
Do you feel like people who don't have housing should have housing?
Yes, but I
Do
feel.
you
bad
feel
for
like
the
Dave
builder.
Chappelle's a rich guy who will never have to worry about housing again?
Yes.
Do you think that somebody who's black should support affordable housing because of how the housing prices have been discriminatory?
Yes.
Do you think it's
Well, get a hold of this.
Do you think it's hypocritical for a black celebrity to go against affordable housing, which would help his people?
Sure.
There you go. That's the narrative.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
So
I,
that's it.
exactly all that stuff. Sarah,
You want
well,
to
then what-
summarize what Sarah's saying?
So she's
I'll read the
basically
comment because there's
Okay,
people
yeah,
that listen
you-
to the audio
yeah,
that
go
will
ahead.
never understand what we're talking
what
about.
what's Sarah in the chat?
Sarah says, also these headlines are there to distract people from other stuff to really be mad about. Be mad about price spikes at the fuel pump, but not mad about the stagnant minimum wage used to pay for that.
And so then that's what's
Damn,
so,
that's a truth bomb.
But it
That
is.
a
But then
truth
that's
bomb.
also like that's why it was so unfortunate that anti-work sub, getting back to a couple weeks ago, like if that's a legitimate thing where people are getting underpaid. If you look at inflation, you look at all this stuff, people are not making living wages. And so it's a very big movement that's growing. And it's like, you guys can't get someone to just say the points of view in an articulate way, like that is.
Well,
so
I don't. I think that was
like,
a torpedo by. Look,
oh, it was. Yeah,
well,
they saw him beforehand. They're like, oh,
both the media sides will always support corporatism, which is like the real religion of America.
Yeah.
It's just like corporate capitalism.
Well, then it's the whole thing. It's like, yeah,
that's right, guys, rise up.
But then it's like, oh,
Fight the machine.
It's the blacks versus the whites versus the brown people.
And sometimes it is, right?
Well,
but it doesn't have
an
to.
Extent, but then it's like they force that narrative to say, because it's not. Oh, it's not. Because if really you look at it, it's most of the white and the black people are in the same boat as far as like where you're stacked.
Well, what you're talking about is tribalism. They use tribalism to divide people.
Like, I mean,
yes, but I'm saying like it's more like about the money. Like it's big rich people deciding these narratives to say, "Hey, fight amongst yourselves," because if you understand what's happening, you're gonna rise up against us.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing that would ever the worst thing that could happen
against us.
And to just wrap this up, the worst thing that could happen is if people who are racially, religiosity, sexual identity, if all those people realize, hey, we have, right? Religiosity is the tendency to be religious. So
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Well, yeah, Google it, Neil. Texas. No, I'm just kidding. But no, my point is the worst thing would be for all of us people who have so much that's different about each other to get together and say, hey, what is common is actually greater than what is different, and we should try to advocate for each other's best interests because we're really the same.
Yes.
And it gets woo-woo and oneness and hippie stuff, but like it's true that numerically there are more people who have things in common.
99.9%.
Right.
Like
have most things in common.
Yeah.
And so I think that the forces that control us, whatever you want to ascribe that control to, whether it's politics or media or money, whatever you think control is. Sure.
But because money gets you all that stuff.
Right, don't forget, we live in the land of the free, brother.
Right, but my point is that, look, if all of us just decided to put our superficial differences aside and say, let's advocate for each other's interests.
Interestsies.
Interestosities.
If we just advocated for each other's
concept of being religious with interests.
What we would do is we would all get together and say, hey, rich assholes who have been controlling the narrative, we don't care anymore, and we're gonna stop listening. The biggest thing you can do is not protest; it's to stop listening. Like ignorance is worse than hatred.
Yeah.
But right? If we want to go deeper in this, if you want to go deeper with all of this, then we can talk about
then watch the Jay Show because it's coming with Jay Solo without these guys. No,
the late show with Jay Misra.
Right? Because then it's
TV.
Exactly. I was going to say entertainment.
TV as a distraction.
Netflix, all that stuff.
You don't think that's a distraction?
It reinforces the social
Netflix master. You're the most distracted person I know.
This is what they do. They get you.
What do you think about that?
Well,
are you happy?
So you work a job from, let's say, 8 to 5.
Okay.
8 to 5.
You get up at 4? Oh God, I hate the government. Fuck.
9 to 2.
You
10
work,
to 1.
You work.
1 hour.
Then you get so stressed out from work that you get home, and then you have to make something. And then you can't go out and afford like healthy groceries. So then you get so then you go out and get fast food, and then you get home and you're just exhausted.
You're
so you turn on the Netflix.
To your limits physically.
So then all of this stuff then they just make you this dormant human.
Let's
that
give them
then
bad
they can do.
processed food. Let's inject them with chemicals, get them real tired. Then we're gonna get a lot of entertaining things on TV, so he just has to turn on the remote, and then he doesn't have to know what's going on.
And then let's give him that dopamine fix through the social media.
And then they go, "Here's the vaccine. Take the 4th vaccine. Take it now."
We're not Rogan.
Hey guys,
we're not Rogan.
No,
we're not Rogan.
I'm pro getting vaccinated. I'm definitely pro getting vaccinated.
Whatever it's called.
Look, guys, what am I doing?
Should we even do a Neil's Got Issues? We're gonna lay on
No, we're not. I think, look, to wrap this up, I feel like I love this segment. I feel like we need to do more of this type of talk. Don't you agree? We need to do more of this type of talk.
To me, this is better than
we can't react to stuff.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Well, because it's not, again, it's like
not
us
real.
reacting.
It's not real.
It's very superficial, and I would prefer to like dive deep into this, and hopefully our audience members, I think it's going to be a balance of both, right? Like, I think you need some highs and some funny stuff and some like more Like, because a lot of
light
sometimes
stuff and heavy stuff.
Some
and
people
that's
like
life.
they come to our show or any shows of entertainment possibly to escape this thing, and they don't.
You're all
wanna
being
be thinking
distracted
about that,
right now.
Well, so we can have some stuff which is
Yeah,
just
exactly.
us being
It's both.
silly and doing
Exactly.
comedy,
Yeah.
and some stuff which is just being just like, okay, let's go deep.
No, let's get people on
So
the
here's
right
the thing.
track.
This is what I want to say. My dad and your mom chatting together about the age of Aquarius is essentially like I could stop the show now, and I just feel like we've accomplished something great right now. We're bringing people together. And that said, there's nothing that brings people together more
Like
than
Neil's got issues, yeah.
Well, it's not like that. It goes like this.
Did you hear that vibrato?
Aren't you suspended?
Neil's got issues, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think mine was a little
I gotta
bit better.
find it.
Really?
When did
No,
the snapping
maybe.
happen?
I'm trying to jazz it up.
I like it without the snapping, personally.
Okay, fine.
But
Look,
it's not about me.
Neil's
It's
got
not about
issues.
me. Obviously, it was about
let's
me.
harmonize. You
If
go
it was
deep,
a-
I'll go high.
Okay. Neil's got issues.
Yeah. Okay.
There it
pretty
is.
Hello, boys.
Boys,
First
boys.
time? No, boys.
First
boys.
time, last time.
First time, long time. I've been dating this girl for almost 2 years. And at this point, I just want to break up with her.
Then do it, brother.
I've been feeling this way for months.
Ooh.
Thankfully, she doesn't live with me, so that makes things easier. However, I still don't have the guts to break up with her because I know how hurt she will be.
So let me drag
Wait,
it.
I haven't even finished.
Okay.
Breathe into the mic.
Should I lie and say it's not you, it's me, even though it's very much her? What's the best way to break up with a girl?
So number one, let me take this.
Okay.
It's not you as me means it's you. I don't know if you.
Everyone knows that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if you've
Well,
been living in a cave for the
It
last
seems
few
like
years.
he doesn't want to say what the actual reason is. He doesn't want to say it's because it's her.
It
But I wish she would
doesn't
have.
matter what the
Okay,
reason
let's
is. If
go.
you don't want to be in the relationship, just leave. You don't have to explain why. That's horrible. What are you going to traumatize this person that you probably care about?
People want answers. I understand what you're saying in theory, but someone's going to say, if you've been with someone for 2 years, that's what they're going to say. They're going to say why. What happened? What changed? I thought we were happy. I thought things were good.
And here's what you say. You say, when we met, I was a different person than I am today.
So you blame it on yourself again? And
That's
it's-
huge.
Yes!
It's me. It's
So you
not
blame
you.
it on yourself.
Okay, so
You just said
changed. I've
you-
grown.
I've grown, and look, I don't know what I want in life, but I don't think it's fair for me to stay with you while I'm trying to figure that out. Because honestly, I don't know if this relationship is what I want, and I'm questioning.
he knows
and
it
I'm
is,
questioning. This is what you say.
Oh,
This is
so
what
it's
you say.
lying. So it's another headline that's false.
Do you think lying's always bad?
White lies.
That's a great question.
No, I don't. I think
Do
white
you think
lies.
lying's always bad?
That's basically what the
in-
person is saying.
That's what they're asking for.
I think hurting
In
people you
context.
care about is always bad.
So you're telling him to lie then?
I'm saying hurting people you care about is here, and lying is down here. If you lying will get you out of this situation faster, you got to prioritize your own needs. You got to get out of this situation as fast as possible. And telling this person to change is just going to make them be like, I can change, I can be different.
I don't think you should
I
tell
can
him
do
to
this."
change.
No.
No, I don't think that was the option.
Well, then
It's-
why tell them anything at all if you don't want them to change?
Well, because
Well,
he wants to break
with
up.
them.
Then just tell them I don't want to be with you anymore, and it's not about you, it's about me, and that's it.
But you just said don't say that.
You just
No, I said
that.
don't say it's you.
No one's
just-
gonna say it's you, not me.
That's what the question. Okay, what's the question? Why do I never understand the question?
question is the
literally,
question is-
I never understand the question.
Okay,
The question is,
Well,
what's the
focus.
best way to break up with a girl? Because he wants to do
Yes.
it, but he doesn't know how to do
But
it.
okay, can you read it
Well,
again? Because I think he
okay.
said like, should I tell them it is her?
Should I lie and say it's not you, it's me,
Yes.
even though it's very much her?
Yeah, don't say it's very much her because she's just gonna be like, well, how can I change to be with you? And you're like, there is no change.
He's not going to say it's very much her.
Okay,
He's
you
just
guys
saying-
aren't listening.
No,
to what I'm
I'm
saying.
listening. Did you hear? He's saying
Do you
yes.
get what I mean?
Well, I do. That's
No.
not what you originally said.
Yes, it is.
You
No, it
originally-
wasn't.
What you originally
It really
said is
wasn't.
you should never lie
It
because
wasn't, though.
everyone knows saying it's not you, it's me means that it's about you.
Sure,
Yeah.
you
But
should,
what
I'm
you
saying you
said-
should say it in different words.
Sure.
So how
But-
should he say it? Give him the words.
I
That's what he
did.
wants.
No,
mean-
but you didn't because you said.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
guys.
give
Look,
him
I've
the
been
words.
drinking. All right.
Okay, I'll take it.
Look,
Tap me in.
no,
Tap me in.
No, wait.
No.
I want him to
I'll
say
tap
it.
you, like-
I'm the girl. Hey, Jay. We've been dating for 2 years.
How am I the most drunk?
It's almost our anniversary.
How am I the most drunk on this episode?
Why are you drunk? Why? I thought you stopped drinking.
Shut up!
Talk about it.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Listen! I need out of this situation. I'm dying inside.
Oh, wow.
You're killing me with your nonsensical questions.
It's my birthday.
Well, go fuck yourself then.
No, but
It's gonna be your death day. If no, okay.
Okay, all right.
Here
So
we go.
don't do that.
Murder,
So, do you
suicide
have any
time.
words? Do you have any, like, if you were to break up?
Don't ever say it's not you, it's me, because that's a cliche.
Also,
Okay, so
never
what do you
say
say?
murder suicide.
Why are you guys ganging up on me? Right
I'm not ganging up on you. We're just
now? Murder,
trying to-
suicide, or suicide
You were
murder.
completely
I'll come
con-
back as a ghost and kill you.
You were completely contradicting yourself, and you'll hear it in the show. You
I know,
completely
no,
contradicted
you're right, but
He
I
didn't understand the question.
no, I did, and I know how.
It's not him. It's me. Okay. It was the way I read the question.
What can I do to change, Jay?
I buy
How
the-
can I help
Jay!
you?
I buy the microphones.
It's been 2 years.
I buy the cameras. I buy all
Okay,
the
no,
fucking
let's get-
wires.
Okay, anyway,
I'm
how would
ready.
you do it? How would you do it? How would you
My
do
two
it?
friends misinterpret me.
Okay, no. How would
You know?
I
Look,
have it.
This is I get what you're saying. I understand why you think I contradicted myself, but I didn't.
break up with me right now? Do it. Tell me. Yeah, that was a big sigh.
Yeah. No, I've been thinking a lot. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been
Uh-huh.
thinking a lot.
Uh huh.
I just don't think it's working for me. Like, I just don't think I don't know. I just don't think it's working.
Okay. Will.
No.
Oh.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Why is it not working? Why? I thought you were happy.
I'm not unhappy. Like I'm not unhappy, right? Like I'm not unhappy, but I just don't. It's not really about that. It's about what I want. Like I just don't know what I want.
Okay. So it goes back to it's not you, it's me. Is that what you're saying right now? Because it
Yes,
sounds
but
like
you
that's-
don't say that phrase. You don't quote those words.
So you essentially say that, but in different words.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you were trying to say.
What-
He
yeah.
did say that at some point.
So say that
say
sentence,
that
but
in a
different
word.
way.
But it still
Because why
comes
would
across
you-
the same. It still comes across the same. Like most people are going to be able to read that. But
Wait,
we could do
let's
this-
do the role play. So you
okay.
break up with Neil now.
Okay, exactly.
Hi, Will. It's our 2-year anniversary, and you know it's also my birthday.
It's also Valentine's
Day, 48 to 72
hours.
It's also Valentine's Day Saturday, February 12th.
But also maybe Monday, because I don't know what it is.
There's 2 girls Will's dating at the same time.
And
Ah,
one cup.
So, what did you said you wanted to get together and talk? Did you want to give me my Valentine's Day present?
Well, no, Tootsie Bear. That's that. I
You
actually.
never called me Tootsie Bear before. Now you're calling me that?
It's actually something a little bit more serious than that, and I've been thinking about this for a while. And there's something that. Here, can you sit down with me?
Oh, yeah.
Sit on my lap.
No, I'm not gonna sit on your lap. You called me what my father calls my mother, Tootsie Bear. That's so weird. I'm gonna sit 6 feet away from you.
Okay, Estelle.
You're being weird.
Estelle.
I told you that in confidence, and you used it against me.
Estelle, sit on the couch. I have something to
You met my
say.
parents once, and you stole their nickname.
I thought that those.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I thought those sweet childhood memories would lessen the blow.
The blow.
The blow.
Are you drunk now?
I did actually. This conversation.
Put
Somewhat.
down the whiskey bottle. All right, can you just put the whiskey down?
I know your friends call you Whiskey Will, but this is Valentine's Day.
This conversation has really stressed me out. I've been thinking about for the past couple months. So I actually did have a couple glasses of whiskey. So please sit down.
Okay. I won't sit on your lap.
Okay. So this isn't something that I've come to out of nowhere. I know we've been together for a couple years now. I know that you really care about me and I really care about you. But these last couple months, I haven't.
Why are you laughing?
I haven't been happy. I haven't been happy, and I think that a big part of that is coming from our relationship.
What? What do you mean? You're always happy around me.
Well, it was a front, baby.
I was faking it.
I didn't know how to approach you. I didn't know what to say because in the moment it felt awkward, and I just got to the point where I need to discuss this and I need to say something to your face. I don't feel like we're at the same part that we were at the beginning of the relationship. I feel like we've grown apart, and I really think that it's time for us to move our separate ways. I still love you. I still care about you, but this relationship cannot continue.
Wait. What's the problem? Are you saying it's me? Am I the problem?
It's nothing that you did, and it's nothing that I did. It's just that I feel like we've grown apart.
If it's something
Do you
that
not
you
feel
did,
it?
I love
We haven't
you.
had sex in 3 months.
What? I don't mind it. I still like your company.
Well, physical touch is my #1 love language, and I'm not getting that, so I have to get it from the dog. I don't like that.
You've been fucking the dog.
Booger? Booger's a male dog, you weirdo.
Me and Booger just snuggle together.
And
There's
see.
nothing weird.
And look,
See.
Neil,
That's
this
not
is what
bad.
you say. You
That's
go,
not bad.
You go like this.
That's a guy who's broken up with some girls.
No, this is what you do. You can
He
say
put me in a
it's-
corner.
It's
I couldn't
not
figure it
anything
out.
about you, so you don't have to have that
I was in a
uncomfortable
corner.
conversation. You say it's not anything about you. I've changed, and I'm just not sure what I want, and I need some time to figure it out.
No, because he also blamed me and him, kind of. He made it a team. This
Yes.
is not working as a team. What you're saying is like, it's not working with me.
Yeah, because you want to break
That's
up.
the
You gotta
difference. I
take.
like
You gotta
his
take
better.
responsibility.
Well, you got to put some responsibility on the other person.
And you gotta ask.
You got to.
They could
Why?
just be
Because it's the truth.
They could be faking it just as much as you are. Like,
Yeah.
are
Maybe
you
I'm too
actually?
nice.
That was good.
No,
Bill.
listen. Are you
That was
actually
good. I feel
happy?
like I just got through a breakup.
Are
Wow.
you actually happy in
Shit.
your relationship? And that's what you should be asking. Because are you just lying to yourself to be with someone, or are you actually legitimately happy? And it sounds like if it's one-sided, I know the other person can't, unless they're just completely delusional. The other person has to feel that,
Unless
right?
you're delusional.
Like, you can feel when someone is cold around you. So she had
what
to
if
have
she
been
has
feeling
no
that.
social intelligence?
Preach.
Well, then
Will.
that's why you need to be as
What are you gonna
direct as
tell her?
possible.
Look, you don't have social intelligence. You can't read the room.
Listen, you dumb.
Listen, dumb Tootsie Bear.
Hey, listen, Tootsie Bear, you little dumb idiot. It's over, and if you can't realize it's over, because you don't have perceptive ability.
And I'm
can
taking
I say
the dog.
Something? Can I say something?
I'm taking the dog because I've been having sex with him for the last 3 months.
Yeah, Booger. Those puppies are mine.
Just kidding, guys. That's a joke. Nobody
Is
ever
it?
would
Is
have
it?
sex with anyone.
I gotta agree
Dog.
with this person. I think
Yeah.
breaking up with somebody is the hardest thing to do. I think it's
It is,
very
yeah.
difficult.
You know what they say? That breaking up is hard to do. You guys don't know that song, do you?
No, but finish
God,
it.
I'm so
no,
old.
let's hear the rest
so
of the
old.
rest. No, the rest of Neil's.
No, I'm just saying that it's super hard to do. I don't know.
Guys, stop. It's our favorite friend.
Phone red.
Kubi,
In
Kubishkin Anatoly Vomred. Hell yeah, brother!
down in Russia.
God, love Kushki Yushkin Anatoly.
Right.
Guys,
I love that
Vomred.
bus.
If Vom.red.
I think it was
If
someone
anything-
else higher in the chat also said Vom
Yeah,
Red, but
we
I
get
thought
a-
it was someone.
What is
different.
Vomred?
matter.
Are we being
No,
used
I
by
want
Russian
it.
intelligence to?
I
Anywho.
really want to see. Oh,
Anywho.
we're already at the top. I think.
Are we
So,
helping
I think we
helping
should
Trump
call
get
it.
elected?
I think we
Yeah,
should
I think
call
we
it.
No, guys, let's have a
I'm
little
done.
wrap up conversation.
What do you want to wrap up
Wrap up.
about?
Okay, this is
I
how-
hope-
to close us
I
out?
hope none of
To-
us have to break up with anybody in the
Oh,
near
see a different
future.
one, guys. Look,
Yeah.
Mishik.
Oh, Mishik Kushkika
He's a
said
big
Vomred
follower.
too. What does
He's a big
Vomred
follower.
mean?
It means
You don't know what
It means
Vom
long
Red
live
means?
Russia. Long live the red.
What
That's
is-
what that means.
Vom.red. If anyone could tell us.
You don't know what that means? Wow, that's embarrassing, bro.
Do you guys both know?
It's the bots that I paid for our watches and comments in the chats.
There
Links,
it is.
likes,
Links below.
subscribes in the chats.
Subscribes.
Guys, look, we do this every week because we love you and we love doing it.
playing
We
us
have
out?
so much fun.
Yes, he is.
Right
Yeah.
now? I thought we were
Yeah.
going to talk some more.
About what?
I'm down to hang out for a little more.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's end this one.
No. We got anything in the notes?
Oh, God.
No,
Current-
that's it. We hit everything.
Bala's, he's a spy from Russia.
Follows?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the
I always
tweet.
Did you see him? Go back to it.
Oh,
Go
God.
back
Where
to
is
the
it?
live stream. There it is. Look. You forgot the period, though.
Dot red.
That's how I
It's
know.
Bob Dot
That's
red.
how I know you're a
Yeah,
fake.
what
You
the
know,
hell
like
is
when the
this?
security's
Is Kern
like-
a bot? Is Kern
No,
been
he's
a
a
bot this whole
wannabe.
time?
He's a wannabe bot where it's like, oh, hey, choose all the train stations, and he chooses everyone but one.
Every one but one? What does that mean?
I don't know. I got lost.
I got lost halfway
You
through
know
the
what?
sentence.
By telling the truth, got me out of that. See, I could have
And
lied. And
honestly,
be like,
and that
and
gets
kept
back
going.
to the advice. The sooner you do it, the better. Because why are you going to drag this out? It's already been 2 years. It's already been a couple months.
You're
gonna
writing
drag
a
that out
podcast with 12
longer?
listeners
No, that doesn't matter. What are
to
you talking
ask advice. You are confident you want to break up. You know you want to break up.
about? Oh, you're putting it out
we
into
got
the
way
universe.
more than 12. We just
We
lied.
have,
Yeah, exactly.
We have
You're-
71.
Don't bash us.
12 current listeners. I
Don't-
mean, 1,200,000.
12 million.
12 million concurrent listeners.
viewers.
And
Guys,
that's
do
the
you
other
think we
thing.
could
I
take
think
over Joe Rogan?
That's the
Yes.
only other thing I'd say about that is I will never fault someone for being true to themselves. And if you're being upfront and honest with me, I don't care what you have to say. I might not like it, but I will respect it.
All right, I'm going to be true with you. You ready?
Yes.
Vom.red. What do you have to say about it?
Well, as long as you're living your truth.
It's me the whole time. It was me the whole time.
Yeah. Hey, you're like the
You
old lady
always
in
wonder
Game of
why I'm
Thrones.
playing on my phone?
Yeah.
Vom.red, bro.
you're the,
All right.
You're the old lady from Game
Bala
of Thrones.
really
She's
is.
like, tell Cersei, I want you to know it was me.
It was me.
All right, Bala's legit. All right, we
All
got to
right.
be careful
Let's
what you
close
say
it out.
around
Oh,
them.
guys,
Close it
careful
out.
what you
Look,
say
we have
about
This
some-
was a good
and let's see,
episode.
It wasn't good. It was fun. It was
Yeah.
good to have the
I
Will.
enjoyed it.
I
I
Even though
enjoyed
Will is technically suspended, like I don't know how to get around this. What's the punishment for that?
Let's do a little
He
house
brings
cleaning.
whiskey to the next.
Let's do a little house cleaning. Number one, he should bring whiskey every show because he has 400 bottles of whiskey in his house.
And whatever that whiskey
And
was
somehow-
detergent.
And
I
somehow
swear to God.
I buy the
Wasn't.
beer most of the times.
That's a
Niels buys
lie.
the beer.
That is a lie.
You and I, okay.
Most of the times?
Let's put it this way.
Maybe
You and
2
I buy the
episodes.
beer 100% of the time. You plus me buy the beer 100% of the time.
Yes.
Yes, with me being 98%.
Yes.
And Will brings whiskey 40% of the time.
That's a lie.
75.
Yes. Since we've been doing both, I've been bringing it every single time.
And this is also, guys, the longest streak we've ever been on. And I'm down to continue. Are you down for next week?
oh, I'm down to clown.
Are you
We
down
need-
with next
We
week?
need to do a challenge episode.
You think
the
we should do a video?
The people deserve it. We need to make a video. If there's anything you guys would like to see as far as challenges,
Yeah.
comment below. You can leave in the live
Oh,
chat.
the
or,
workout's still out
or
there.
you
I have
can
a challenge.
comment.
I have a challenge. Be funny on the podcast.
That's
Uh,
not. That was so basic. That was so basic.
Try to be funny on the
Riders
podcast.
attack this man
Yeah.
as soon as the show's over.
Look, and if those riders were educated in Texas, you'll never find me. You don't understand
Korean
the internet.
fire
You don't
noodles.
understand
What-
IT.
Oh, is it spicy? Like a spicy food challenge?
Oh, eat spicy food. Guys, listen.
No.
Matt Young,
I
I'm
don't
going to tell
like
you this
that
right
idea.
now. I can
Cooking
handle
challenge. Cooking challenge.
I
We've
can
been saying
handle
cooking
any
challenge.
I can handle any amount of spice that the country of America can produce.
Okay, wait a minute. I would lose to that. I think we would.
I
all
can
lose.
handle
Jay would
every-
win this. Jay would win this.
Hands down.
Let's do something that will be competitive. I
Matt
think,
Young, any spice in America
Wait,
I can
let's
handle.
do
They-
something
they
that'll
grow
be
like ghost
competitive.
peppers, they
Let's
grow-
do something
I
that'll
can
be
eat I eat
competitive.
ghost peppers for breakfast.
Neil-
lunch,
Cooking
dinner.
challenge.
Okay,
Cooking
Neil-
What are we gonna cook? What do you guys want to cook?
I'm also a better cook than most of you.
You're not.
Most of you, there's 2 of us.
Let's do a cooking challenge. Right. There's only 2
Everyone's
of us.
just calling.
that means
everyone's
Will.
calling me out. Exactly.
Will.
Neil's like, I know I'm a better
Well, you're
cook than-
suspended. What do you
Neil's-
want? What do
Neil's
you
like,
expect?
I'm a better cook
when
than
you come
Will.
back to a show you're suspended to,
Suspended. Are you
Suspended tail.
Sylvester
whatever.
the cat?
Whatever.
You got a list?
To a show you've been suspended to, it's not going to be all flowers and rainbows when you come back. Okay?
So it's not going to be Far East food. I'll tell you that
Okay,
much.
so what do you want to make? I'm asking you guys. I'll make anything and beat you at it. What do
Pizza.
you want to make? No, I don't want to make pizza. I don't want to make pizza.
Burgers.
Burger
No,
challenge.
that's
I
what
can
he
beat you
does.
in burgers.
He
I
makes
can make
burgers.
I can make burgers. You don't know how to make a burger? You're American.
Fried
I'm
chicken.
not from Texas though.
Fried chicken.
You, no.
Fried chicken.
So what can you make? Will wants to do eggs.
Oh, I can make better eggs than
I'll
you
put
guys.
some water in it.
I'm amazing at eggs.
I don't like the egg
I can make
challenge.
omelets like
We're gonna do an
Eggs.
egg
Eggs are
challenge?
simple. Eggs can cook on the spot. I
Egg
like
challenge?
eggs.
Oh.
Oh man.
I like my eggs overdone though. so
omelet.
it
I
sucks.
can Matt. I'm
Let's
gonna
do
win omelet. I'm
burgers.
gonna win
Let's do
omelet.
burgers.
I can win burgers. I can win
Let's
anything
do
that's
burgers.
round. I can win.
Will, you're not confident in
Crepe?
burgers?
No.
I haven't made crepes, but my sister
I think you
has
should
the
do it
recipe.
anyway.
Okay.
Will's a fan.
Eggs is too stupid.
Jenny, he was banned
I-
last episode because
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 the
of
fans,
it's just
the
reason.
fans
it's just
vote.
a bit. It's just a bit.
A fan vote. He didn't show up for the episode,
Yeah.
and then the fans voted.
The
and he's
fans
suspended
voted
for
and
not
we
showing
listened.
up.
Will's suspended.
Omelet's kind of
Okay.
nice.
You know
You
what? I
wanna
just
make an
realized
omelet?
Jenny didn't watch the last episode either.
Omelet, no.
We were busy living life,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do
Taking
burger.
my recommendations and having a great time.
Burger challenge.
Jesus. That
Oh
was really
my
close.
fucking
But I
god,
didn't
dude!
spell
If you
it.
I
ever
know.
spill
Alright,
whiskey on our
wrap it up.
setup, you have to-
Burger challenge. We'll do a video off air, and we can show it during the episode or something.
Do you want to do like a film? Like we should do a video?
No.
Yeah.
Burger.
Well, okay, what? Will, give us
Eggs.
something. Would you
Eggs.
stop
Let's do
with
eggs.
the eggs?
I'll do eggs.
Eggs is so basic.
Eggs is the
How is it
rule
not
of
more
cooking.
basic than burgers?
Eggs is the first
Then
thing
why
you
is
cook.
there a problem?
Eggs is the first
Because
thing you
I
cook.
can cook.
What else can you
Eggs.
make?
Curran, you would probably like Sarah. You
What is
both
Sarah's
you
idea?
both seem like
What about
really
something
really
from your home
smart.
state?
smart,
Like a
well-adjusted
signature text?
people.
Sarah.
VA,
Oh,
Texas
tacos
versus
also
Colorado.
I can beat Neil and tacos.
Kolaches. I'll make kolaches.
Literally everything we've talked about is like stuff I cooked like
Kind
a
of
million
like that.
times.
Oh, except.
But then
Except-
you'll know what state, what dish is whose.
Just
Like
choose
the judge,
your protein.
the
Just
judge,
choose your protein.
No, but the judge will know. They're like, oh, this is green chili. This is Colorado. Virginia, what, burger? Texas.
I was no. I would.
Virginia burger? Is
What
that
do you want me to
said?
say? But then
I'm not
we
even
gotta
from
have
Virginia.
it.
I
where
live
the-
in Maryland.
I can't make
Let's
it
make
because
fried rice.
No, what I
That
say
has
about
eggs in
Far
it.
That'd be
East.
tough.
That has
Far
eggs in
East.
it.
No, Far East.
Oh, I would kill you guys.
Why not Far East, Will?
Beef Wellington.
Weef
Oh, God.
Bellington.
Come on, give us some. What else? Will, no, but Will, it's depending on you. What can you make? You can make eggs. What
pork
else?
green chili. Green chili.
With
I can make it with
I've
beef.
never made it.
You're saying chili with what? Like what's it have in it?
Stew. Like a
Like a chili stew?
yes.
Oh, I can make a better stew than you.
Okay.
But it would be hard because I don't make stew that often.
I never make stew.
Ooh, stew.
Oh, this is trash.
We
Little-
need, you know what we
little-
should do? We
little
should have like a
green
panel
chilies?
of
No,
judges.
because if the
we should have a
judges-
panel of judges.
We absolutely have a panel.
We
of
have like a
judges.
panel of 3 judges, and we have them here, and we like have them
Sarah,
try
you
and
think that they
blind
can make
taste test.
unbiased
But if it's
decisions?
blind, we have to make the
no,
same
they're gonna
dish.
know
Right,
who's
exactly.
does what,
So we have
and
to
they're just
agree
gonna
on a
vote
dish.
against
Chili.
that. They can't.
Chili?
They can't do
Like a
this.
stew, our stew. We make just stew. How about stew in general?
Soup, any kind of liquid.
Stew.
What's stew?
Any sort of stew. Now, I can, Kern,
Stew
my
means-
pizza is ridiculous.
I mean,
I'm telling you right
pizza.
now. You guys,
I
can't
don't
even, you
like
guys didn't
that.
even conceptualize pizza.
I don't
No,
like
I would
pizza.
win pizza. I would
He
win
makes
pizza.
so much more pizza than all of us.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah,
A hamburger, I feel, is fair.
he makes more hamburgers than
No, he
all of
doesn't.
us
Kern,
do.
Kern, if you
I
fly
will-
in,
I
you
will
will.
fuck
Kern,
him
wait,
up on a burger.
Neil, can Kern sleep on your guest bedroom?
He can
Yes,
sleep on
he
mine
does.
too.
Can he be a judge?
Yeah, he could.
All right.
And Kurt, I'm actually closer. I don't think you want to stay at Neil's. I think you probably want to stay.
What
at mine.
about like a sandwich?
sandwich?
Oh, yeah, let's do sandwich.
Any
Best
kind of sandwich.
sandwich.
Sandwich. Okay,
I
that's
like
Sandwich.
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 Best sandwich.
Ah.
Burgers are also kind of
All
sandwiches.
right, next episode, we will have 3 judges on the show. No. We're gonna do a video, right? Or we're gonna do it live.
I don't know if
No,
it's next
no.
episode. I don't know if it's next episode.
Yeah.
but yeah. We'll definitely do it soon.
We'll
But
do
a
it.
video,
and
not
it's
an
going to be a
episode.
video. It's not going to
Okay.
be an episode.
All right, it will not be
We'll
an episode.
we'll see you guys next Thursday at 7:30. We
like
will
the
try
freaking
and,
video. if
like
you
this.
haven't. And comment.
You can do both,
Whatever.
Curran. The world is your oyster, my man.
We're gonna make sandwiches and we're
Guys,
gonna do a
look,
video.
we love you. We appreciate you hanging out with us while we drunkenly try to figure out what we're gonna cook.
Yeah.
One of us.
I think we're all
Sandwich,
just really
the
hungry.
sandwich challenge.
I think
I
we're
love
all
it.
just like really hungry
I
right
love
now.
it. Does it come with chips or just a sandwich
You
or
want burger?
fries
I'll
or
make
what?
burgers right now.
do it.
You want some? You want a
Dude,
burger?
his burgers are really good.
I'll make a burger right now.
No, let's
No
do
cheese.
It, but we're doing the sandwich challenge.
Yes,
sure.
yeah.
But I'll make
I gotta
burgers
pee.
right
Let's
now,
end the
too.
show.
Yeah.
All right.
Chill.
Hey.
To wrap us up, to end us out.
Wait, hold on, Will. Oh my god, I keep hitting the thing.
Let's
Me
end it.
or Neil?
Thank
Yeah,
you,
let's
everyone.
end it.
Sandwich
Thank
challenge.
you. Sandwich
coming.
is the best. It's so dynamic. There's so many different
Go anywhere.
things.
You can go anywhere with it.
You guys hear our outro music.
Can you get through? Nice.
Here you go.
I always forget our outro.
There it is. Yeah. Neil's like
Fries?
singing it.
See, I don't know. So, do we make it like a combo plate with the fries and the potatoes? I think just the sandwich too.
I'm gonna go into a screen now.
Yep. We're so in the red. I hope it doesn't sound bad.
Tell me when to start
Yes.
fading.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chandra.
I'm fading.
Thank you, Mr. Bala. Thank you, Mrs. Sarah. Thank you, Mrs. Smother. Young of the chat. Combo plate. Fuck. Ooh, fried pickles.
Hey, goodbye, guys. We love you.